Hey, you guys. Oh, goodness. I probably should have made some tea. Yeah, I probably should have, for sure. Let me drop this link. What's up, everybody? Okay, we are back. All right, I was a little too on the go to hit that end screen button. So we are here. Okay, me and Brian are gonna have a discussion. Okay, because I wanna help my friend out. I want to see what is up. That is my StreamYard link. I'm gonna send him the link too. I wonder if I can send it to him in his chat. Hmm. I'm gonna have to get Brian's number so I can send him the link to his I think he done ended this. Okay, there you go. Brian, what's up?
Oh shit. What's up, Otis,
Hey
What's
there.
what's going on?
Brian, I tell you, it's been a night.
I
I
caught
just gotta say, I think we have uh made some. I think we've made some hits when it's come to the connection. So I still got some strength, Brian, in me to you know
he
help
he
out a
was he was so handsome. That is a I'm not trying to like be a gay man trying to push up on a man, but I'm saying I think he will find him a nice woman on here. He is a handsome person. Uh, he's a lawyer, which that doesn't mean, a person working at McDonald's can be, the same as a lawyer, the same handsome person get the same reaction. So I'm just saying that he's a lawyer. That's real good credentials that I think that a good, lucky young woman on YouTube might find him very attractive and they might think of him as a good catch.
he actually got quite a bit of questions, I'll say, from the audience. So it was
Hmm.
like we really, it became a lot easier for us because normally we usually have to come up with the questions, but people were they want that shot at night, Brian. I was liking that. I said, okay.
Well, hold on. Let me share your video on this roll. Give me 1 second.
Oh, sure.
Um, I'm glad that you came live because I didn't want to interrupt you and Dovey. And like I said, I woke up. I woke up. I got off of work and I just came home and I took a shower and I went to bed, man. I was like, man, these motherfuckers got me working my off days and shit. I only have one off day and then I would have to wake up at and oh my God, time goes forward. So I'm gonna lose an hour. I'm gonna have to wake up at 4 Sunday morning. So I'm just gonna get drunk right now. My one day to get drunk and escape the world. You know what I'm trying to say? But give me 1 second. I'm going to let me see.
Okay.
I
Is
want to
is
show you.
is daylight savings coming up?
Yeah, that's what my boss sent me. Man, let me hold on. Let me read that text message she sent me. She said, spring forward, March 10th, 2024. Daylight saving starts at 2 a.m. on March 10th. So I'm just like, oh my God. Like,
I'm
okay.
glad you told me that because yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So it's on March 10th at 2 a.m. So, um, my honest Rome, I have this friend. Remember, I told you that I was on this app called Growler, right? I was on this app,
Yeah.
and excuse me, I'm a little tipsy right now, and and I don't want to feel embarrassed because I worked hard all this week, and if I want to drink me a four, and you listen, I'm drinking on Four Loco, and I know that's the cheapest thing, but I got a shitload in my refrigerator, and
What you
you know
got
that.
on? What you got to drink on, Brian?
Well, it's called electric lemonade, and this is my first can, and I'm already fucked up. Like, damn, I'm a bitch. I
Oh, I
I'm
love
a,
me some lemonade.
mm.
hard lemonade, and
Oh,
is it good though, or is it really
well,
that buzz? Is it that buzz beer?
this shit got my look. Now you know I'm a big man. This thing got me feeling tingly. It got me feeling loose. It got me feeling like I want to go out and go do. Want to go hit the streets now, but I'm not.
Oh, that's that Mad Dog right there, Brian. You got to mix that now.
Oh
You got to mix
no!
that Mad
Oh,
Dog.
MD 2020. Well, I never had no. Well, listen, I had MD 2020 back in the day, but
Oh, I can't do it. Ooh, Brian, that day, I remember that day, Brian.
what?
That, that was a night right there. I was fresh out of,
Well, hold on.
I was
Wait,
like,
hold on. Okay, I got your live right here, and I'm gonna share it. Okay, give me one second. I'm sorry.
say that, Brian. Yeah,
My
I
bad
tell
on
you.
this, bro.
Oh no, you good, you good.
I am
Yeah,
so I like, and then I'm about to drink me another one too at the same time.
you
Okay,
gotta
so I
live
put
it, Brian. How we say it? You only get one.
well, I
One
mean that
one
over.
life.
I mean that overtime was pretty good. This, I mean, I got me like I ain't gonna lie to you, man. God has been good to me this week, and um,
Hey, Trouble Woman.
this dude, okay, this dude, okay, I met him on Growler. This was 6, 7. This is the guy that Stumped Down said that I slept with the first night, which is not true. When I went out that night, okay, that night that I went live and was on live going around to them different clubs, he was in the same area. I didn't know because if I would have known he was in that same area, I would have went chilled with him. Okay. So when I left that area that night, he called me and we met. We ended up meeting at IHOP, and we didn't go in IHOP. We went to a room, and we he bought me Waffle House. Stump Down said that we slept together, we fucked. Am I allowed to cuss on this? I don't want to disrespect your channel.
No, you okay?
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have this raw conversations.
Okay. Well, thank you. He said that we
Mhm.
had sex or whatever, and we didn't. We just like I really, to tell you the truth, I was so drunk that I went to sleep on his ass, and I woke up. I remember I told you I woke up nut to butt with this nigga. He like nut to butt, But we didn't have sex. And so come to find out, this motherfucker lived like literally down the street from me. And remember, I told you he was helping me with my homework, and he travels and he goes and do the restaurants open. He does what Blazing does, go and train the new, restaurant people. You know what I'm saying? Like to open up new restaurants all around and stuff like that. So he does exactly what Blazing does. Go and travel to train people to open up a new restaurant, so they recruit people from different branches around the United States to come and train. You know,
Yeah.
um,
Hey, Diamond. Hey, baby.
so what I'm confused about is I feel weird on this road because he calls me baby, and he's making it obvious that he wants something more, or and
Did y'all discuss like did you ask him kind of bluntly, or did he kind of ask you about
no,
starting a relationship, or is this just kind of the
he's just
baby came
making
to play?
he's making it obvious that he wants to be with me. And honest bro, I'm weird, honest bro. I'm very weird. I'm very awkward when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? And I told him I was gonna call his ass, and I was gonna put him on the love connection. I told him I was gonna, and listen, yes I
Oh,
did call and tell him that I was gonna put his ass on blast on the love connection, because he does certain stuff. He does certain stuff that makes me feel weird, honest bro. and it's very hard to explain. Like he's in Arizona right now, and
Mm.
okay. When we talked earlier, he always say, "Well, I'm gonna buy this for you, and I'm gonna buy that for you." And honest bro, I'm so independent. Honest bro, that one time I had a bad. Remember last year I had a bad year. That was hard for me to ask for help. I don't need help anymore. Yeah, I don't need help anymore. I'm working full time. Um, everything. God then made a 360 times two on me. I'm doing good in life. I don't need help. I don't need no man to do that. I'm the man in the relationship. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm the one that's saying, well, look, let me buy this for you. When we go somewhere, I'm gonna go in my pocket. It's weird to it makes me feel like a bottom if you get what I'm trying to say. It makes me feel like a bottom. And even though I don't mind, if we're in a relationship, I don't mind because okay, let me calm down. Whew, breathe and just simmer down, Brian, and just relax and don't get all in your feelings. Just relax. So, in a relationship, I don't mind because what do two gay men supposed to do? I don't like labels. If we're in a relationship and we want to do what we do, there should be no limitations to life. But he makes me feel weird. Like he just be giving me compliments, and I don't know. That makes me feel weird. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he comes on strong. And I just be wanting him to dial back. Adjust yourself to my weirdness. Adjust yourself to my weirdness. If you know that it makes me feel weird and you're instead of giving me compliments and calling me baby and shit like that, you got to know I'm a weird person. It takes a while for me to put myself in that state of mind of a guy being interested in me. And he knows that, and he keeps on, babe, and I'm gonna take you to do this, and I'm gonna take you to that. I'm just like, man, if you don't just stop making me feel weird, like I get weird. You get what I'm trying to say? Like it's hard to explain.
Yeah, I think I got I have a picture of like what you may be going through, Ryan. And see, I'm gonna tell you this: at least you are able to you're experiencing it. So it's kind of like what we were talking about earlier. Um, oh, stepping out your comfort zone. So
Yeah.
you are literally stepping out your comfort zone because are you able to continue on with being uncomfortable until it settles down, or do
Well,
you kind of step back from it before
there's a
like
routine. We have a routine with each other where we call each other, and like I said, he lives down the street, but like he's out traveling for work, and it's like I don't know how to explain it. I
how do you
want to.
feel around him when you are about to approach him? What's the
Well, he
first
can.
feeling like? Is it nervousness?
Well, nervousness, no, because he came to my apartment. Remember, we made fajitas together, and we hung out on multiple occasions. He even helped me with my schoolwork and shit. But I don't feel nervousness, but I do feel that for me, it takes me a while to want to get in a serious relationship. I have to know you. I have to get to know you. And we've been talking for months and months and months and months and months and months upon months. But
Oh, really?
yeah, yeah.
That's good.
Well, the way Stump Down made it seem like I just met that man that night and we just hooked up, and that wasn't the case. Like I met him on Growler maybe about 8 9 months ago, and we've been talking before. And that night was the first night we met because he called me and I found out he was in the same area I was in, you know, at the nightclubs, and we just met at IHOP, and we just went to the room. So
Growler is something like tag a little bit.
Growler. Growler is something for like men like me, like bears and chubs and what do you call those? The skinny guys, the skinnier guys that like bigger guys and
Oh,
bears
it's
and stuff
more
like
of
that.
a
So,
more connected to what you really like.
well,
Yeah, like a
well, Growler have a lot of guys that look like lemon. If if that makes any sense, they have a lot of skinnier guys on there. It's just an app for bears, but they do have a whole. Well, they even look like you, honest row on there. I mean, they go live. They go live. You can go live on Growler, and they have a whole section of skinnier guys. They have a section for bigger guys. They have a section for older, bigger, hairier guys. It's just whatever you choose to like. But there's a community for us, unlike like maybe like other sites that might be more discriminatory. It makes it okay for people to like what they like, bears, chubs, or whatever a howler is, or what do you call that shit? The skinnier guys.
twink.
Well, shit, I don't I don't know. I told him, but see, what I needed some advice tonight was, how do I tell him to calm down?
Ooh, 1 second for me, Brian.
Oh yes, sir. Oh shit. What's up, dive in. Dive in. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. I love me some diving. Diving is just a good. I don't know what it is about her. She makes me feel warm on the inside. I like diving.
Yeah,
I don't care what they say about diving. I like her. I really do like genuinely like her.
she has organic talent too, in comedy, and she's good at she can put together a lot of things too, Brian, like on her channel.
Hmm.
I, they don't give our baby enough benefit.
Oh no, and I don't. And when they talk bad about her, I don't give a fuck what they say about her. When you treat me good, fuck with the. It can be a million people talking bad about her. I don't care. I'm a ride with her because I go by how you treat me. You know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
I
Hey,
told him, well, hold up on this, right? I told him I was gonna call him, and we was gonna talk about it. Let me just make sure he's still up, okay? And
okay.
then hold on. I just want to make sure. And then
Is
I'm
it is it anything else you wanted to get out before he comes up like that you feel
Well, let me just make sure that he's up, and then I'm going to tell him I'm gonna call him back in a few minutes. I just
okay?
want to make sure he's still up.
Oh, really, Davin? Y'all been together for quite some time. Oh, see, look at that now.
Hello. Okay, don't say nothing bad. I have you on live. Do not say nothing bad. Remember what I discussed with you earlier about the love connection. So,
Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? No, I'm gonna call you back. I wanted to make sure you were
I'm
still
well.
up. I'm telling this young man about some of the things that you do, like calling me baby when I ask you not to call me baby. I'm telling him about how you want to just always want to try to play me like I'm a bottom, and you want to give me pedicures and all that bullshit. I will call you right back. Okay? All right. Are you still up? Yeah. My God, today. I already feel a little weird already. See how you make me nervous a little bit? You make me nervous. No problem. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He makes me he makes me nervous. Okay, he really does. Oh my
But
God.
but you know what though, Brian? Sometimes like okay, so when you say that he makes you feel like a bottom, do you feel like because sometimes it is bottoms they may just want to please their tops. That may be something that they they have a thing for. But it doesn't even have to be a matter of tops and bottoms, because if we're not really, we're not really gonna be
Yeah,
sticking with labels. It
yeah.
can just be he has a thing for pleasing his partner. It's like sometimes people have that thing, and the way he might like to please is um kind of in a ways of how can you say it? I guess it's not passive aggressive. It's
No,
kind of like
the dude, honest bro, every time I say something, well, I'll get that for you. I'll do that. I'll be like, Man, just stop, man. Like, I'm a guy. I don't like people. Honest, bro, it's very hard for me to allow people to do something for me. That time that I went through that hard time, that was because that was real life. Like I was really going through some shit with financially. I was dealing with depression. I was dealing with my mom's shit. And I just let myself get to a sunken dark place while still dealing with YouTube shit. Instead of me logging off, going to therapy, getting my mind together, I allowed myself to get in a dark place. And after climbing out of, like, I literally climbed. I had to get out of that dark hole. And I trust me, I vow never to go back there. That was a once in a lifetime experience for me that I would never, ever, ever, and if God says the same, will ever repeat again. I would never do that again. But just to allow a grown person to do something for me, that was hard for me to do. But I had to humble myself because I was hungry. Shit, I did need some noodles. I did need toilet paper. That was shit that I really fucking needed. But this dude, I don't need that no more. And this dude, it just seemed like he wants to. Oh, I can pass by a restaurant. Oh man, I want to go eat at Papa's. Man, okay, well when I get back, man, we'll take you to Papa's. I could just say something. Oh, okay, well I'll do. Okay, I'll be like, damn, man, I bite my nails, man. It's just a nervous habit I do. I bite my nail. Okay, well we'll get manicures and. Well, okay, I'll take you for the day to go get. I'll be like, man, just shut up. Just let me talk. Let me, express myself. I don't want you when I say those things, I don't want you to do that for me. Do it for your fucking self. Don't do that for me. And it's like he's taking my manhood from me. That's the point that I have with him. When and he knows that we're not dating. This is a friendship. We have to start slow. I told this young man, I said, look, I just had me a bad year. I I don't want to be tied down right now. I want to find myself. I want to go out. I want to have a night on the town. I want to do my work, my school work. I want to go to work. I don't want to be committed right now because commitment, I'm still trying to get to know you. And he calls me baby and all that shit, and that shit makes me feel weird. I guess the point that okay, the question that I was going to ask you and Dovey is, how do you tell somebody to calm down on that without telling them to calm down? Because I like the attention. I like that we can talk and have conversations, and you think of me when you wake up, and I think of you before I go to sleep, and I fall asleep on the phone to you and shit like that every night. But how do I tell someone, keep doing what you're doing, but dial back with the baby shit, dial back with the wanting to do stuff for me because I don't need you for that.
How does it make you feel when he calls you baby? That's
It makes me feel weird because I like him, but we're not there yet. Baby is something that's for somebody that's together. We're not together.
so you know what? So okay. So does he call you baby over the phone, or does he
Yep.
call you while you're like doing stuff?
He
Oh,
didn't even know my fucking this whole 8 months. He didn't know my name, and I didn't. And honest to God, God forgive me, I didn't even know his name. Honest, I just found out his name. But we would just meet on Growler, And then we took each other's number down, and then we just started talking. It wasn't about sex. It was just about conversation. And we didn't it was the conversation was so good, we didn't even care to know each other's name. We just, hey, this is your number, you know my number, and I know how to call you, and we know how to have conversations for hours. We just never cared to know each other's name. We just recently knew each other's name.
Wow. Okay. So y'all kind of got connected. That's a thing too. Like it's like that instant. It's like an instant type of moment, type of connection where you have that with certain people. Like I've had that before, where you'll start having a genuine conversation with someone, and
You just
it's
know what
like
his number
something spark.
was.
Yeah, something doesn't spark. They really kind of go into the whole names. It's kind of like I I guess is sometimes it's someone that
Connection.
yeah. So
Yeah.
like if you meet somebody sometimes well, no, I mean, well, somebody that you already know, but then you kind of forget their name in the back. And it's
Yeah.
like I got this good conversation with this person, but something hasn't dawned on me to be like, hold on, what's your name again?
Yeah.
But y'all's started first
Yeah,
kind of
on Growler.
wow,
It started on Growler, and then and I'm not gonna lie. I have a text now number. I'm not giving you my real number. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So I would give you my text now number, but I don't know. I don't.
right. You know what, Ryan? See, okay, what I feel is going on is I've had something like that before too. Like this guy who I've talked to before. Um you could tell like he's the type that I'm not going to say I didn't get that far into it for like to hear the babies and stuff, but I
Yeah,
do know that when he expresses how he feels about somebody or whatever we had, it tend to you could tell he wanted to kind of cater to me,
and
on certain levels, and see that's what he's
mhm,
doing. He's catering to you.
I don't like it. I do not. Honest road. When I say honest road, that I'm the one that likes to do something special, do something kind, do something selfless for someone to, I don't know how that feels for someone to, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I don't know how it feels for someone to do something like that for me. I'm always the one being the gentleman, I guess, if for a lack of better words, being the gentleman, being the one that says, okay, well, I'll treat you. Let's go out, go in my wallet and no, I'll pay. No, okay, well, no, I got it. I'm always that guy. I don't know how it feels to have someone want to do that for me, and it makes me feel weird. It makes me feel, and I don't want people to think I'm weird because I am, but I don't want them to think that I'm that weird to say, but I guess I've never had no one want to go out their way to do stuff for me, is what I'm saying.
You know what what's that stating though, Brian?
What?
Actually, this guy, if he really looks in that, this could really lead to something great because
Uh-uh.
okay, because y'all could go Dutch. Like this could be this could be the start of like that one-sidedness can really evolve. Like it's not saying it's like one-sided, but it's like you are opening the door to being able to talk about not even starting with like one-sidedness. Like it's y'all gonna have like y'all can make a two-way street with this situation right here. You can start going Dutch. I think that could be something that would make you feel a little better and like
But
okay.
honest road. Going Dutch means going naked. See how you trying to set something? You
Oh,
see?
oh no, no, I think I'm using a different term. See, no, going Dutch, that's like when one person like go when y'all go half and half.
Okay. I get what you're saying, but going Dutch just means like you could do. Because I remember growing up, I would hear people, "Oh my gosh, she's going Dutch," and going Dutch means like you just want to be naked and you know what I'm saying, going naked and shit. But I think it is what it is. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
call.
that's
Look, look. Let me call him,
okay.
and I want to express to him. And I told him I was going to ask Miss Dovey and Honest Road their opinion. I
Oh,
sure
Brian, look
did
at what
say
True Line
that.
said.
I surely did say that. And I told him I was going on the Love Connection and we was going to talk about this bullshit because, it just
Look
is
at
what it is.
look at what True Line said.
You're blocking and could be blocking your blessings. I don't know.
Thank you. I feel because Brian, like I feel that's what you are kind of experiencing because I've been in those situations too where it's like this catering effect that takes place and you're like, well, I
Well,
can
well,
handle it, but
yeah,
you take it over. They take it over and but they don't really give you a chance to be that person that you
be the
normally are.
man.
So I understand, yeah, you
I
feeling
like to be the
uncomfortable.
man, like honest roll. Honest roll. I like to be the man. Now, when a guy lays nut to butt, then I can simmer down a little bit and be a little vulnerable. But
Brian, are you comfortable with Bella? Is
I'm
Bella
I'm not picky or choosy. This is your
oh,
channel, honest roll.
okay, here we go. Bella, hello, how are you
Hey,
doing, Bella?
how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well.
So
Yeah,
good
me
to
and
see
Brian were
you.
having a conversation.
I know I've been listening.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Brian.
Hey, how you doing?
Brian. Is it Brian or Brian? No,
Well, it's whatever you want to call me, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Brian.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice to meet you, Brian.
It's good to meet you too.
So yeah, I've been listening.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me your thoughts.
Mm.
I think that I think you might have a how wait, first of all, how long have y'all been talking?
For about maybe 7, 8 months, 8 months,
Oh,
9 months
okay.
max.
Wow, that's a good amount of time. And I think that okay, have you guys spent so you do spend time with each other, but have you ever like maybe like spent the night or like, with
Yeah,
them
we
or
did. Yeah, we did that one time. We met on Growler and we've kept in communication for maybe like 6, 7 months. And then we just met the other night when I went to the club or I went to all them different bars. He was in the same area. So I was like, hey, let's just finally meet tonight. And so when we met, he bought me Waffle House and we went to a hotel because I wasn't bringing him back to my apartment. But
right.
we went to a hotel and we just spent the night. I fell
And then y'all
asleep.
still talk after that. Everything was good.
Oh yeah, he helped me with my schoolwork. He helped me with a couple of things like yeah, we
Okay,
chilled.
so he sounds like this and that's a awesome amount of time. That's a good amount of time
Hmm.
to like get to know somebody. I mean, even though you don't really fully know him, but
Hmm.
so far it sounds good. And it sounds like he's very helpful
Yeah.
and it sounds like he's going to be more of an asset than a liability.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you're afraid to take a chance in a sense,
I
or like
am.
kind of like let go or
I
let your
am.
guard down.
I am.
Um, even though I mean I think you should just kind of allow things to happen. Like it seems like you're trying to like control the situation,
I
and you're like, no,
am.
no, 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 okay, wait, that's too fast. That's too fast. We can't do that, or don't do that. Don't say that, or don't do this. It's like
Yeah.
you're trying to control it instead of just letting things transpire.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's true.
I think that and he sounds like he's a really good guy. Based on what you're saying, that he done this, he done that, he's offered to do this. You want that? What do you mean you don't want that? You
I
want
do.
that.
Yeah.
You want that, right?
Yeah, but I don't like no guy. Like ugh,
How
I'm
do you feel about him though, Brian? Like really from a if you could
A
really give a scale, like do
Yeah.
you like him? Do you feel like he's nothing you're settling with?
Well,
Gonna be quite honest.
I do like him because I wouldn't have invited him to my house to with my apartment to, cook for him. And he took over and started making the fajitas his damn self. And you know
Wow.
what I'm saying? I liked him. I like uh, that he's attentive, but I feel like I'm getting demasculated. What is it called? A demasculated or emasculated?
I see what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
he's trying to like put you in a like he's like your position is like like kind of like lower than his, I guess, in a
He
sense.
trying to make me a bottom. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Well, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case because um I don't. You shouldn't feel like that because even though because unless I want to say like pimps or players, they get that treatment too. Their hosts cook for them. You don't have to feel like a bot. You know what I mean? So, stuff like that. They buy these things, So you don't have
Yeah,
to feel like that,
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
don't take it the wrong. You're taking it wrong. Don't
Take the
take it
label
wrong.
away. Yeah.
Don't try to put yourself in that category or that box just because he's doing this. You can say, "Hey, I feel like a player." You can turn it around and say and make yourself feel like a player because he's doing all these things. You know what I'm saying? So I think you're putting yourself in the wrong category.
yeah. And then the thing about it is, him calling me baby. I guess I've been single for so long, and I guess I've been single for so long, and it feels weird when he calls me baby. Like I feel like a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like when a teenager, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it, but
It's now if he was fine as hell, if he was like fine, you wouldn't be saying none of this. You'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm with this fine guy, and he's doing this and doing that." You must don't find him
oh
so.
no, the dude is not bad looking at all. I mean, I like him, and really, I don't go on looks. Looks
Oh,
Yeah,
is
Brian
some.
isn't that shy. Brian isn't ain't shallow from what I've seen.
Uh-uh.
So he
I do
it
not go on looks. Like I would date anybody that has really. I go on personality. I like conversation. I like other things, because looks. A person can get in a car wreck and be burnt up. A person can be 800 pounds and go get weight loss surgery in a matter of a year, become 200 pounds. That's looks can fade, come and go. Cosmetic surgery. I don't go on looks. I go on if we can have a conversation. Because after we have sex, what are we going to do? Are we going to look at each other or are we going to have a conversation? You know what I'm saying? So I go deeper than the surface level of just looks and
the exterior, yeah. Well, it
yeah,
sounds like it sounds like he has what you want or what you're looking for.
maybe
And
I'm scared.
just think how many guys have you ran into like him and how hard it is to find somebody like him.
You're right. You are so right.
hmm.
Oh
So
my God.
he
I
sounds
didn't I
like a
didn't think
keeper.
about it. I didn't think about it like that.
You
You
know,
are right on that.
he sounds like a keeper. I think you're just like scared a little bit. You kind of like how you say you probably feel like you're feeling like emasculated a little bit, but just
Yeah.
try not to look at it like that. You're just looking at it wrong. You're taking it wrong. You
Yeah.
can make yourself feel like, oh, I feel like $1 million. He's doing this. He's doing that for me. You don't have to make it like, oh, trying to make me feel like a bitch. Because he's doing it. No, turn it around. It's psychologically turn it around in your mind. Don't tell
Well, listen,
yourself.
can I call him right quick? Cause see, I'm an honest person. I told him I was gonna go on Honest Row, and I was gonna talk to Dovey and talk to Honest Row. Can I call him right quick on speaker right quick?
Oh
Yeah.
sure. Hmm.
All
He
right, well let
probably
me
feel
call.
like, what's wrong? He's probably like, what the hell is wrong with me? Or what's wrong with us? What did I do? And he probably feel like what he's doing, he did something wrong, and he didn't. He sounded like he didn't do anything wrong, but because it's like you're not used to this, and you want to kind of be confident, in situations when dealing with people, and trying to get a relationship. You want to be confident, make it like you are used to this. You're used to people treating you this way. You're used
Certainly.
to people taking you out and wine and dining you. This is what you're used to. This is what you're accustomed to, and this is the standard. So what he's doing is not new, and it's expected. But you're
Yeah.
treating it like, oh my God, he's doing this, he's doing that.
Yeah.
You
And
get
that's exactly how I'm treating it. Hello, hello, are you there?
I'm here.
Now, I want to be transparent. I'm on a live right now, and I was telling the people how you were. Okay, remember how I told you about, calling me baby and shit like that, and that makes me feel weird. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
young lady explained to me that maybe, you know, when you give me compliments, like,
When
I
when you
don't know.
call, when you call Brian baby, how does that make you feel? Is that something that it's like is it something that you normally do in relationships that you're in, or is it something special when you call him baby?
Yeah. Bit of both.
Wait, say that again.
He's-
I said a bit of both.
Oh,
Well,
okay, a
because
bit of both.
well,
I mean,
because
it depends on for how I see it. Because if you're one of my close friends or my relationship, I could call somebody a baby.
So you feel as though y'all are in a relationship.
No, I don't. We're friends.
but but you make me feel weird, and then you do that on purpose, don't you? When you call me baby or you be giving me compliments, that makes me feel a little awkward, right?
I like getting my friends compliments.
Nah,
I've always said that.
you.
What do you say?
He like to give his friends compliments, but
Oh,
does he want a relationship?
do you want to?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Do you have me on speakerphone?
No.
Okay. Are y'all able to hear him? I know his phone.
Yeah,
He's in Arizona. His phone is tripping. Are you able to hear him?
yeah,
I heard him in his last, yeah, like it's like the last thing he was saying seemed like he was a little bit more clearer.
Yeah. Okay. Talk. Talk right quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Can y'all hear him?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we.
This dude sit up here and calls me baby and stuff like that. Like yesterday, I was driving home from work. I went paid a couple of bills. I was driving home from work and I passed by a restaurant. Oh, okay. When I get back, I'll just take you out there. I'm just like, I mean, he knows that I'm a man's man, and I feel like he be trying to, uh, I guess take my nut sack from me. That's for a lack
No,
of better words, he be trying to take my nut sack from me on
no, he
purpose.
likes you.
What kind of friends are y'all? Are y'all friends with like
Nope.
with friends with y'all aren't friends with benefits?
We've been
No.
talking. We've been
Okay,
talking
so
for like 8, 9 months.
okay, now I can kind of see then like this whole baby thing, like because if it's baby, I don't know, when it comes to friends, but that may be something that he's used to. He said, so is Brian the only friend that, oh no, do you call all your friends by baby or is it just for Brian at this moment? Since y'all been talking for some
Everybody
months.
can be called baby anytime or
Man,
darling.
man, stop lying, man. Man. So now you want to front in front of these people. So what did you tell me
I'm
earlier?
not fronting in front of people. I don't have to front for nobody because I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody who's talking to. And in fact, I don't have to hide nothing from nobody. I'm around.
Okay, so
I
when I
know
was
there's no
sitting in
point
my
doing
car
that.
coming, okay, so when I got home and I was sitting in my car, you was okay. What was you talking about?
You talking a lot, you see quite a lot. So you gotta be more specific. You talking like yesterday?
Yes. When I was sitting in my car, when I got home and I didn't want to get out of my car, I was just like, damn, man, my feet hurt from work. I'm tired. I did so many hours today.
And I
And
offer to go to the I offer to rub your feet.
yeah, and shit like that.
I wouldn't do it for any of my friends.
Man,
Never how I
stop
serve.
it.
I know
Stop
how I
it.
serve. If you ever know, it's know me better than how I talk to my friends and our family. I like to act of services.
So
And
Okay.
so
that's how
you cater to
I
your friends on that level? Like you would
yes,
really
I You said that give my friends foot massages. I have done that plenty
Man,
of times.
this
Just
dude is fronting for y'all, man.
this is a prime example. My homegirl who stays in Boston wanted to meet her boyfriend for the first time in Chicago. I took a plane with her for that day so that she could enjoy herself. She felt comfortable being for the first time. I do shit like that for friends.
Do you
I
expect them?
really, I value their friendship.
Honest.
Yeah.
Ask him, do he want to be with me? Ask him. Ask him.
So do you want to be with Brian, being that y'all have been talking for some months, and it seems that you're very how can I put it? Like you've done some special things,
I'm very
that
expensive
you
in
like
my
to do for him.
Wait, say that again.
You
Hello?
say you say
Yeah,
you say like
you.
what
Yeah,
most
you
people.
say that again, what you just said?
I'm very expressive towards you.
Hmm.
Okay, so what you're saying is that okay, you didn't offer to, give me a manicure and all this other bullshit you were saying the other
I
day.
did say that. I did
Okay.
say all that.
Do you want to be in a relationship with him?
There's nothing wrong with that. Like you need to relax. You need to feel comfort. Like nothing. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing demasculating about getting your hands or your feet did. But you have somebody else pay for it. So like, I have friends that pay for me to get that thing done for me.
But you know
Okay,
that
so
I'm a man.
it's
I'm a
both sides.
man's man. You know that.
That's men get that type of things done. You putting yourself in a toxic masculinity type of way. Honestly, they're very toxic things. All that the men don't do that. Most
Have
men
you
do that, and
have
they're
you been in
A
a
big
relationship
no
with a
part.
guy before
and
where
they're very
you've done that before, where you've done all
like
of this before?
it's not.
Well, hold on, honest, bro. I think he wants to get out what he's saying. Are
I
you
don't have to
done
get
yet?
out what I'm saying. This is what I say.
Well, I think honest wanted to ask you a question. Go ahead, honest.
Yeah, I was just saying if okay, like have you ever been in a relationship before where you've done this type of stuff for a guy, and how did he react to it if you've been in a relationship like this before, even though this
Okay,
isn't a
so
relationship,
no.
this is a friendship, huh?
Actually, this is the only action. What's the? There's no other action like this. Like you could be friends and get a ticket to the off to eat and get their feet and nails done and whatnot. I've been friends with people that have done that. I've done it to other people and people who I've dated in the past. I've done more. I took my boyfriends on trips across the world type shit. Well, not across the world.
That's what he said, honest road. He said that yesterday. Okay, speaking of me sitting in the car, when I got home, I wear these steel toe boots. Okay, my feet be aching. I do 12-hour shifts. My feet be aching in these damn steel toe boots. This dude, so I didn't want to get out the car right away because I live upstairs. I didn't want to get out the car right away, so I sat in the car and talked with him yesterday. And all of a sudden, this dude said, "Well, I was planning an all expense trip." What the fuck is you talking about? That's not funny.
Oh, he was about to take
A
you,
trip?
okay, on a trip to get
I mean,
yourself
that's nice.
relaxed.
It
um
made me feel weird because what all
You
expense.
like this, you like nobody care for you like that. This is
I know, like,
what that means.
yeah, in defense of
That's
him though, I
okay.
gotta say that y'all, I mean, being that it's been over like 7 months that y'all have been like kind of
Talking.
talking as friends, that could just be like a very soft gesture as a friend if you look at it that way too. It's like he just like he really really does cater to his friends like that. Sometimes you know what, like I feel that it's I guess it's different because most friendly relationships that you have, that's not something that always goes on. So he's definitely a special kind of friend because or he takes his
Well,
friendships, like his friendships are quite different because the people that
well,
we
if he was, if he
that's
was a,
not how our friendships work.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Um,
I'm so
um,
sorry. If
no,
he was a special friend, why haven't I given him my real number yet?
That's up to you. I know you have to give me your number, and that's okay. We have different levels of how we feel and how close we are as friends. That happens. That's okay.
What, like, yeah, Brian, why wouldn't you want to give him your number?
Well, he knows where my damn apartment.
Oh,
That doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I guess consciously, if I can give you my apartment and you can come to my apartment, why wouldn't I give you my real number? That's I don't know. He makes me
It's a
feel.
question for you to answer there, not just for me, because it's involved with you. Give me your part of if it's about you. I go with what you give me, and I'm fully happy and accepting anything, because that's how person I am. Like when you tell me you give me things when you're ready, you're comfortable with letting me know these type of things, especially when it comes to your number and your personal information. I'm welcome to it. I always have been. It's really up to you how you want to, how you treat me. I'm gonna treat you how I'm gonna treat you regardless of how you treat me, because I'm giving from my heart. That's how I always have been in any relationship I ever have been with, whether it's platonic or no or romantic. I'm gonna give what's in my heart to give, regardless of how you may receive it or how you act towards me. It's just how that I am.
But
And I'm
that
sorry.
calling me baby makes me feel weird. Giving me compliments make me feel weird. Why do you keep doing it? Like, why don't you just kind of adjust to my weirdness? You know that I'm a weird person. I told everybody I talked to from the gate, look, man, I'm a little strange, man. Like I'm different. Like you have to accommodate, you know, and I know that's asking for $1 million. That's asking for a lot, but you know, I, you have to accommodate me. This dude still calls me baby,
So
and he talking
if
about
he
he
was your
does this,
boyfriend,
all this, huh?
if he was your boyfriend, you are, if y'all was like married or anything like that, you would still want a compliment.
Well, I guess I'm used to being a top. You know what I'm saying? And he
Okay,
makes
but
me.
tops say compliments. So if y'all was
This not
married,
even
you would want
possible.
a
I was
compliment
not to
still.
say call somebody baby.
You still would want a compliment if y'all you
Yeah.
was
It's
married.
things that when I have like,
What did you say, Bella?
You still wouldn't want a compliment if you was married. If this was like like in a marriage and your spouse said, gave you a compliment, you still would feel some kind of way.
Yeah, because I like to be that. I like to be the one doing that stuff, and he's taking that from me. And that's why the whole purpose of me wanting to bring him on the love connection was to see, how do I tell him to kind of dial back and let me take the lead. That's the whole thing. I want to take the lead.
it,
He's talking about trips, stuff that trips and paying for this and paying for that. I'm not no gold digger. I don't want nobody doing shit for me. I'm totally independent. I like to be the one that's doing it. And he's taking my nutsack from me.
I
That's
see what you're
that's the
saying.
whole purpose. That's the whole purpose of me wanting to talk to Honest today.
Mhm.
And Honest and Dovey is how do I tell him not to dial back?
but Brian,
Dial.
now
Mhm.
that I think about it, is it something that he's willing to change? Like, is that a part of how he is? Because it sounds like he's trying to say that that's just who he is. Like, so is it like fair to him if he has to? I don't know. It's
It's
real.
strange.
It's
It's
a
Yeah,
catch
because
22.
how would he feel if he had to change that? How
How
would
would
you
you
feel?
feel if you had to change me? Because I told you this before, but I wanted to get an outside perspective. Could you dial back on trying to, just be the man? I want to be the man in the whatever the fuck this is.
I don't. Okay, Jesus. Okay. Um. Sure.
You see, and that's bullshit. Because you're still going. You
That's
see,
not. That's not bullshit. If it truly makes you uncomfortable,
it makes me
I'll stop.
uncomfortable.
But you smile at it, so I'm assuming you like it. In my opinion, when you
You
smile,
see,
there's something to say. That's something that's not a bad sign.
Do y'all love each other as friends?
I'm pampered on that.
do I love him as my friend?
Yeah.
No, I don't love him because I like that he helps me. I like that he like when I needed help with my schoolwork and I really didn't know what the fuck I was doing. He came and he was so anxious to want to help me. I like that, but do I love him? It could be potential maybe in the future, but
Like
he has.
I love that a friend would give you this. Do you love Brian as a friend?
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
See? So
Wait, what?
I can tell all my friends I love you. If
I,
you, if I love you, I love you. This I spook with your partner. I never said I was in love with you. I said I love you. Those are two different things. Being in love and loving are two different things. At least in my world, it is.
I think everything he's doing is trying to just show you, hey, dude, look, hey, I like you a lot. Like, I think he wants something more than what you're giving. And I think what he's doing, what everything he's doing ties into that. And, him calling you baby and all that is like, because he wants you to call him baby. He wants he wants what he's giving you in return. And he wants more than what you're giving, I think. And that's why he's doing all this stuff or
No,
whatever.
no, 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 don't think about what I say. I don't care what he gives me. I'm gonna treat you the way I want to treat you. If I want to call you baby, I'll call you baby. I'll call plenty of people who I train with baby and darling.
So
Like
you don't want him to call you baby in return?
it's like that. Huh?
yes,
So you don't want him to call you baby in return?
He don't even have to if he don't want to. I'm not forcing him to do anything. Like if
You
you
know,
can
yeah,
call
you're
me,
not forcing him, but would you like that? Is that something you like?
well, I want him to call me that.
Yes.
Again, it's up to him. I don't.
I know it's up to him, but is that something
I
you
don't
like?
care.
oh no,
Oh,
she's
you can call me
asking.
baby.
No, she's
Do I
asking. Do
like
you want me
nicknames
to?
in relationships and what have you? It
No.
doesn't bother me.
Well, hold on, right quick. Hold on. No, she's asking. Do
Okay.
you want me to call you baby?
No, whatever you want to call me, you call me. Hey, you call me Necka for longer. That's my nickname, and I'm okay with that.
he
You can
thinking
call me.
about you as a
Call me.
friend.
Don't call me out my name. No, I can't call my name. You call me what you want to call me. You don't call me no bitch.
Yeah, see, he thinking I kind of get what he's saying because it's like that's his personality on. He's like, no, you my friend, and I love you. This is how I treat my friends. Um, and it's like I cater to my friends. I I wish I could think about somebody that I may know that's like him, but the
You
world
won't.
is filled
Because
with so many
I'm
selfish people. He's not selfish. You're not a selfish person at all, right? It's more about what you do for
I'm
others.
very stressful with him.
He sound like a good
I,
friend.
I,
No, he's
I
an
am a good
asshole.
friend.
He is an
I know I'm a good
asshole.
asshole.
And
I
he's
know I'm a good
loud
asshole.
and he laughs loud. And I'll be like, man, just simmer down. He be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm
Because
loud
I
and
don't
I'm.
give a fuck.
But anyway, I'm gonna hang up with you. I just wanted to
Oh,
listen.
my Moses.
Listen.
It's
The
really good
goal.
talking with you though, because this.
Wait, listen. Okay. He comes back into town on Monday. I know the connection. He's in Arizona. I know the connection is real bad and muffled and stuff. When he comes
I
into
don't know.
town, maybe we can hit your panel again. He can come over and we can talk face to face. We can go on camera and talk face to face, and we can hear clearer and have a better understanding. Would you be interested in that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. So it's a date, honest. It's a date. We'll come Monday or whenever.
Oh, are there going to be cookies and flowers? This is a date?
Oh my God. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.
Oh, Brian, you stepping out the friends territory. Look,
You see what I'm saying? He's fronting for y'all. He's fronting for
I don't want
y'all. You don't call all your friends
I
that
want
shit.
to see.
You
I
you,
just
you know you was
I ain't gonna
talking.
lie. Look,
Get goodbye. I'll call you
look
back.
at this smiling and stuff. Oh my God, I love that for you.
Good. I'm hanging up. Goodbye. No, he's fronting for y'all. That man know he fronting for y'all. That man is I just don't know how to even explain it. Oh my God, today.
Yeah, y'all, this is something we gotta address because it's different, you know. But you don't see him as being selfish, right? Though, Brian, what do you
No.
like?
You
What do
probably look at him like
you
he's doing too much. It sound like
is
Yes, thank you. Like, just relax, just
but
simmer
is
down,
that
and
his
let me take the
personality?
lead role, man. Dang.
That could be his. It's if he's saying that okay, we need him to like really give us an example of what he does with like another friend
And
because
honest,
he's
he
making
be
it seem like
extra.
he does it to every friend.
He's a nerd type of guy. Remember, I told you he put them stickers on his car and the anime shit.
Yeah, he's an anime head.
Man, he's a weird person, but I like hanging with him because he does help me. Like, I didn't even have to beg him. I said, man, I need help with my schoolwork. Man, that man said, okay, well, these are my off days. Man, that man spun. Listen, I don't even want to incriminate myself, man. That man did my shit for me. Do you understand me? He sat here and did my shit for me like 2 or 3 days in a row.
How old is he and what's his sign? I know that's a
He's
little generic.
he. Wait, I need to call him back for that. He's 30. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm drinking. I'm so sorry. I got the burps and shit. Let me call him back right
hold
quick
on,
and
wait,
ask.
look, you okay, this is the thing though. Like I said earlier, how
Hmm.
hard is it to find somebody like this? And the key here is and this is what you want to do in every relationship. You want him or the person to like you more than you like them. That's how you know it's like okay.
I'm the opposite.
Oh, you are? Oh.
Yeah, I want to be the one that's the man. See, that's the thing about it. And I don't want to be graphic towards you, Bella, but my dick, my dick is big. I want to be the one, pulling my dick size around. I want to be the man. I want to
Maybe
be,
you need a more feminine,
I
type.
can't. I can't be feminine. I
No,
want
not
to
you.
show.
Him, maybe
Mhm.
another maybe he's not feminine enough, you know what I mean? Like he's
I know his conversation. We could be on the phone for hours. I like his conversation. He has conversation when we're here. It's never a dull moment. But I think where we're gonna bump heads is you have to let me be the man. I
But
can't be your bitch. I just
Brian,
can't
you
be
know
your
what? You got to
bitch.
be willing to.
and maybe he's not feminine enough.
Yeah, maybe but I don't want to let him go as a friend because I like his personality. He's good conversation, but I'm talking about like trying to, upstage my penis. It's not going to work. My dick is bigger than yours. So I think the problem is we just have to establish
Mhm.
that my penis is bigger than yours.
Yeah,
Um,
You know,
yeah,
you got to be
yeah.
willing to accommodate. Like I don't like that word accommodate, but you know that word I'm saying. Like when they say, for better or for worse, you got to be willing
Compromise.
if you to take and give.
I
You
can't,
know,
Compromise.
honestly. I
you can't
can't.
do that.
I can't do that because as a man, you're going to keep making me feel weird. We're going to keep having the same circled conversation on, hey, just relax. Let me lead. Let me take the lead role. Let me be the one that's, okay, well, we're
Yeah.
going out. Let me take my wallet out. I don't want nobody to make me feel weird like that, man. Don't make me feel weird as I
Well, the
feel
only thing
less
you
of
could
a man.
do is what you're doing is tell him and hope that he changes. I mean, you could try molding him.
Yeah,
I don't know, he don't sound young enough, but that's the only thing you could do is tell him and hope that he changes. If he doesn't change, then you're gonna be stuck
we
in
just
this
gonna be
dilemma.
friends.
But you know, oh, I gotta let y'all know this though.
We just gonna be
How many
friends.
times do we? They're friends,
Hmm.
so we don't go around
But he
changing.
lied to you on this road. He be throwing stuff. He said talking about well, you just said that, so I was just planning an all exclusive vacation. No, a vacation for what? Who the fuck is a vacation for who? No, I plan my own vacation. I don't do no all exclusive shit. If I ain't paid for shit, I wouldn't feel right going and enjoying shit. I have to put my half down or either the whole thing. I talking about an all exclusive what nigga? No, fuck no.
He
I
That
wasn't
think
makes
you
here
me
on
both
an
have
feel
all.
good
weird.
He was back
qualities.
here on an all exclusive though, Brian.
Man,
You got
honest
you a
road.
special. You got you a
Oh my bad.
special friend, Brian. You know. Now I'm gonna tell you this though.
Man,
In
no.
life, it's gonna be certain
Mm-mm.
things that you be like, how you get that? How you
Mm-mm.
get that? That's a break
Uh-uh.
right there,
Even on
Brian.
my even on my female friends, even on my female friends. Oh, Brian, I bought you something. No, well, how much did it cost? And I will be that nigga to cash app you back what you paid for me. I do not like nobody
Oh
doing
my
nothing
God.
for me like that at
But
all. It makes
he's a
me
potential. He's a potential
I think they both
mate
have
for
good
you.
qualities. You both have really good qualities about y'all. You know?
yeah. Well, listen, if it's not meant to be, I don't like to force shit. I'm not saying I want to be in a
Why aren't
relationship.
you willing to take and give though? Because that's something that
Mm-mm.
I feel
Nope.
builds a relationship. Because if it always has to be your way, it's not.
I'm funny like that, honest road. It's the Sagittarius in me. I have to be the one that's I don't know, man. And listen, and listen. If he could just play his role, see, this is the key. Be the bottom that you are. That's what it is. Be the bottom. Stop trying to upstage me. Stop trying to, and he's fronting for y'all. That dude know he be over there talking about, okay, well, let me just get you. I was like, man, I bite my nails. I'm looking at my nails. I said, ugh, I'm such a man's man. I bite my nails, man. I'm such a rugged type. I got ugly ass, manly work, steel toe boot work feet. He's like, well, I'll just go ahead and take care of your, manny and petty. I'm like, man, no, don't tell me that shit. I could do my own. I could do my own shit. Like that's the problem that I'm having with him. And like the young lady says, if he can't simmer down on that, then I don't see us going any further because we're bumping heads right now and we're only friends. So, I like his conversation. I like that he helps me as a friend. But as far as the romantic thing goes, where I'm hitting the brick wall with that because he won't let me be the man. That's why he don't have my real number, but he has my apartment. Ain't that something? Ain't that backwards? You know where I stay. You can come knock on my door, but you don't have my real number.
And
That's weird.
y'all never engaged in any intimacy other than y'all
Well,
being together.
well, well. That night at the it wasn't any sex. But it was some nut to butt land, and I was the one getting the nut to butt. He did try to make me, he was the one behind me, and it wasn't sexual penetration, but it was like I woke up, I was drunk, and I woke up, and this dude like was like holding my ass, like it was weird to me. You know what I'm saying? That's where the weirdness started.
So if we gonna go back to labels, so is he a bottom?
Well, I mean, the way he sucked my. Well, let me just be quiet. Let me be quiet. Let me be
Oh.
quiet. The way I mean, he got to be a bottom. Man. He is a bottom. He is a
But
bottom. He's
we really do.
masculine.
I really want to know a sign though, because
Well, let me
yeah,
call him back and ask him. Hold up, right quick. Let me call him back and ask him. But hold up, right
you don't know
quick.
his birthday, do you? By
No,
chance?
I'm about to find out right now with you.
Oh.
Hold on, right quick.
So Bella, what do you give that there a potential for their relationship like if you could rate it right now?
Speakerphone. They want to know your birthday. Like, when is what sign are you?
I'm a Leo.
He's a Leo. Okay, bye.
Oh, okay. We got a lot right there. Thank you, sir.
Oh wow. Okay.
No, you know what? I, I see a lot of times people don't really, I don't want to stand in signs, and I totally understand it because I like to treat people as an individual of who they are. I want everybody to show their full individuality, even though I do see certain things in signs. And Ryan, I don't know how much you think about them signs, but you don't know about them Leos. You don't
Well,
know what they're known for. I'm gonna tell you right now what you're going through with a Leo.
what?
So I know some strong Leos. You dealing with a Leo that they say what they gotta say. Yes, they can potentially be. I'm gonna say you say a holes or but they can be potentially gestures that it's like you just look at them, you be like, okay, yeah, because they just they come out and sometimes they come out pretty hardcore, pretty strong, and
Yes.
all you can do is just look there with a satellite. What you expect me to do with that? Like, you
Yeah.
know, like they gonna make you laugh, but they got this thing of a controlling element. They have a controlling element. I'm not saying that they're controlling, but it goes their way. They're a lion, Brian. They are roaring at you like they
But
gonna
I'm a gorilla, so what does a lion and a gorilla do together? I'm a gorilla. Like I am a gorilla. I have to be the man. And he makes me feel, he can put on a front for y'all talking about I do that to all my friends. He made it very no, you don't, man. Stop
he
playing, man.
might do though, Brian. No, Leos do though. Yeah, they do a lot.
This
Especially when it comes to somebody close to them, people close to them. They are that person. Now I gotta say, when they feel like you are falling short on something for too long, when you are like obsessing over something, they may potentially cut you off. It depends on, I guess, what type of Leo it is. But
this dude right
not
here,
in you,
this
I
this
gotta say.
dude offers to do everything, and I tell him all the time, man, just relax. And then he said, well, you don't want me to give you compliments. You don't want me to do this for you. No, I do not. I tell you that all the time?
Do you feel like he's doing it to try to like win you over or something? Like
No, because
bad
that's
vibes?
just him. Because that's just him. I could tell that's just him. But
So
I guess I want to change him
you
to
ain't like
accommodate
you ain't gonna
me.
be able to
That's
change the Leo. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Mm.
To change, I know I'm not going to change, but I can't say that I'm going to say for nobody. I'll compromise. This one I'm compromising. But say that personality, how I see people, no. Because how the way I see it, I show my friends how they supposed to feel love.
and you
That's a
keep
good way of putting
saying
it.
and you keep saying
And
friends, but
that's what it is. Like, and like after the whole conversation earlier, I had a thought about like, yeah, I do see people because I have talked to myself about how I see people right now doing so much, and how with you, I do far less with you than anybody else
no, you
I ever
don't.
talked to as
You
far
know,
as like friends. No, I'm not joking about that. I've done things for my friends. I have literally been in my best wedding. I have planned his own wedding out. I have done shit like that. That's nothing new for me. That's not normal.
can I ask you a personal question?
Right.
Oh,
Hey, hold
sorry.
on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so and this is just like on a scenario basis. If this has happened, um,
Uh-huh.
have you ever been used by somebody? And if you have, how did that make you feel after the fact?
Of course, I see you. I have been used before. I know the signs of when somebody uses me. I mean, I learned my lesson. But I can see the top of the sign how this is going to go. I know Brian's not the type to use somebody. This is why I do these things for him. And I'm sorry if he feels awkward
You
or
do
weird
make me
about it.
feel fucking
But
awkward.
But after that person used you, did for a while, did you change up like how you treated your friends, or were you still like, no, this is who I am. I'm
no,
still
I'm a super people who I want to see them. I want to see that person that way over again. That's how that goes. Everybody's going. It's
yeah.
going to be different experience. When I see how you moving with it different, I'm gonna teach you with it different. That's how it's gonna go. But I'm gonna teach everybody the same. Cause baby, I'm not gonna change myself or how I act towards people. Cause that does my life. I'm not gonna do my life for nobody. That's not
Yes,
how that's not how I operate.
There's
Well,
a
definitely.
listen,
thing
Granted,
called
granted,
He's
like
a true Leo.
there's a thing
and
saying
I know you treat me
hey,
that way.
hold on.
I'm
The
sorry
young
about
lady's talking. Hold on, right quick.
I'm sorry about that.
there's a saying and it's a book called well it's for women that love too much. It's a damaged personality. I mean, it's it might be good. You think it's good because you want to be the help and all this stuff or whatever, but it could be, you can end up getting used, and it all relates to like a lot of childhood trauma and all this stuff or whatever. But anyways, it sounds
And
like
he has
loving
trauma,
too much,
fella.
and you need to just like take it back a notch, maybe.
Thank you. He has
It's
trauma
like
with his mom and his dad and
it's like you're
stuff
trying to
like.
get a step. Like I don't I don't want to say like I'm pinpointing what it is, but there's because it could be different things or whatever. Wanting acceptance and all this, wanting to get that love back in return. But I mean, it could be anything, but
But see that.
I
Oh,
think that you probably just need to
oh,
take it
sorry.
down just a little bit, especially in this part of the relationship process. You just
Yeah.
getting to know him, and he's even telling you that this is what's he's uncomfortable with, and if you're
Yes.
and you
And you
and
still
but
doing it.
you're willing to compromise. So I mean, you have to
Are
make
you
some kind of changes, right? Or
Are you willing? Are you willing to compromise? Because even when I tell you, I say, look, this makes me feel weird. Just let me take the lead. Don't I tell you that? I tell
You
you that.
never said you have told me that you have like this makes you feel comfortable. You never say you take the lead. You have never mentioned that to me.
Well, listen,
Sir.
when you get back into town, we're gonna go live. We're gonna turn this camera on, and we're gonna sit right here, and we're gonna talk to honest. And because I think your phone and wherever you signal, you're sounding muffled and things like that. I think when you come over and you give me that package that you're coming with from Arizona, thank you God. Oh, bring me that package, baby. I want to roll it up. Oh, I want to roll it up. Oh, yes. I want to roll it up. I want to see what Arizona has to offer, allegedly. Everything here is allegedly. I think that we can hear you more clearer. You will be on, stuff like that. We can have a better discussion. But the young lady basically just said, man, can you dial it down a little bit and step back, especially when I'm communicating to you that it makes me feel weird that you're taking my nut sack away from me, my balls and my dick.
how does that make you feel
I'm
when
having
when
like this pause. Listen. Let me say something. The problem I'm having right now is the fact that you have never mentioned to me right now as you feel as though I'm taking masculinity away.
Stop. Oh, I know you're fucking lying. I know you're lying. I know you are lying. I'm very vocal.
No, you being vocal about how it make you feel weird. You didn't say, oh well, I saw you take my nuts away, you take my balls away, you take my masculinity away. I would say, but Brian, I would have something with you. That's what you need to work on. Because I'm not doing that. Me doing something for you ain't taking nothing from you. I can never change the way how you feel about yourself, how the world sees you. That's just for you to figure it out.
well,
I'm gonna.
what makes you feel does anything make you feel uncomfortable with
No,
you,
I'm very open about how I am, how I live my life. Nothing can make me feel comfortable because I'm sorry. This what you do to make you feel good. You do you. Like what somebody else does cannot affect my feelings because I control how I feel. I won't feel comfortable from that. I'm sorry. That's just how that person is. You do you. Mind your business. Live your life. What make you happy? Be happy.
Like when we
You can't
was
make me feel uncomfortable.
okay, like we was at the restaurant the other day, and he was helping me with my schoolwork. He just was giving me like I would be like, man, just chill out, man. Let me see. Maybe the thing I'm just about to be blunt with it because I don't want to beat around the bush. I don't like it. I mean, I feel like you're taking my manhood from me. You want to make me feel like a bitch. You want to make me feel like the girl that you're trying to woo, and I don't want to feel like that. I like to do. I guess you're taking what I like to do away from me. Point blank. Period. You're taking the the me paying for stuff, the me being the man away from me, the me giving the compliments, the
the
me,
provider.
yeah, that type of thing. He's taking that from me. And I
you know,
don't like that. I like to be the guy. Let me be the man. Let me wear the, you know what I'm saying? Let me wear the britches. You know, in the situation, and he can come up here and tell y'all I do that to all my friends. Stop fucking lying. You don't, man.
I'm not
You
fucking lying.
man,
He
stop.
might though, Brian, because I tell you, sometimes Leos take charge.
Nobody treats their friends like that. I treat my friends that way.
Okay.
I show them that. I show them how they should supposed to be cared.
Okay, so the other day you didn't say that you would like to be with me the other day. You didn't say that?
Oh,
I never did say that. I said
Man,
like,
stop fucking lying. Stop fucking
you
lying,
say
man.
he said? Did you?
I
You say
never,
you said it?
I had time to say that. And yes, Brian, I wouldn't mind having a relationship with you. That's also true. But with that being said, I know that a relationship takes two people, and that's a conversation. We never had a conversation about what's
Well,
going to lead
listen.
to.
Well, listen. Listen. Monday, when you get back in town, you'll just come over and we'll have this conversation with Honest Row. We'll have a face-to-face conversation with Honest Row, and we'll get to the bottom of this. And I want you to bring me my package that you said you got for me. Okay.
Sure.
I'm letting you go. Goodbye. Because now you're doing some fronting and now you're lying and your phone sound muffled and
Okay, let's go with that. Okay, let's go with that.
okay, well have a
Have a
blessing.
safe trip too, buddy. It was great talking with you today.
All right.
Shit, god damn it, the fucking lying. You're lying.
Brian, I don't know. Oh, hold on. So, okay, Sagittarius. Hold on, Sagittarius. Most of the time, y'all are.
Weird.
I don't.
We're
Yeah,
weird
y'all are
creatures.
different. I know a lot of Sagittariuses though. Um,
We wear our heart on our sleeves. We're very sensitive. We'll give you our last $5 if you say you need it,
yeah.
that type of thing. But I don't know, man. This dude is doing some front for y'all. This dude knows that he goes out his way. No, I'm gonna pay for this, and that type of thing. He's lying to y'all, and I'm calling his ass out to his face, and I told it to his face, stop fucking lying. You know you be saying up there, no, man, I want to do something special for me. And maybe I need to be more open. Maybe I need to allow people to do nice things for me. But maybe I guess I'm so used to, not, having someone want to do that stuff for me. He's
Have
a
you ever
man's
dated a
man. Like
Leo
when you look at
before?
him, he's not a bottom. He's like six something. He's a stocky guy. You know what I'm saying? But he's a bottom. You get what I'm trying to
I
say?
thought, but I thought you said you ain't really know.
Hmm.
You ain't. I thought you said you don't really know if he is or not though.
What a bottom?
Yeah.
That dude is, trust me, he's the way he had my dick in his in my
Oh, okay.
wait, let me
Yeah.
the way he had my penis in his mouth, I hate to say that. He had my penis in his mouth. And I said, no, I'm going to bed. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. I don't want to be graphic or nothing like that, but we're all grown. I know he's a bottom. Well, he has maybe 80% bottom qualities. Cause I did wake up nut to butt. I ain't gonna lie, but we didn't have
Yeah.
physical intercourse, if that makes sense. You know what
And
I'm
have
saying?
you ever dated Leo before? By chance, have
Um,
you know?
I don't think I have.
Oh, okay. See, Brian, this is something new then for you too. I really don't, well, that's my personality. I really do kind of go with the signs. I know certain folks certain people don't go with the signs. I'm not going to mish and match that man's whole personality though with a sign because I really don't feel like that's right. I do feel like he has his own fresh personality. But I got to say, when it comes to a Leo, Brian, you're gonna be sitting there. I know some Leos, um, and it's just like it's this real strong Leo that I know. And I just be looking at him sometimes. I'm like, you just gonna say that. Like, I don't
Mm,
I can't do nothing with you. Like he will sit there, he gonna say what he say,
yeah.
and it's just like you be like, okay. Oh my God. Hold on. Brian. Check
And
out this right here. This
he's so
Leo that I
loud.
know. Guess what his name is?
What is it?
Brian.
Oh wow.
That is so funny. Yeah, yeah, and he that's the like his personality. He is so easy to talk to. It's so easy just to go I could like probably call him now, and I just would know exactly what to say. And he has that personality with everybody, where he will help. He'll help you. You know, he does have a very helpful personality,
Yeah.
and it may not be to the extreme of like this guy here,
Yeah.
but I do feel that like you know, they're very family orientated, and you just feel comfortable around them. Um,
And I do feel comfortable, but the thing about it is I just want him to dial back. And maybe Monday when he gets back in town, we'll go live, we'll turn his camera on, you can see what he looks like, and and we can just have a face-to-face conversation if you're not busy. But I want him to dial back. Dial back. Let me take the lead role. That's the whole basis of this whole conversation. I want to be the man. It's not going to work if I can't be the man. Now, if you won't let me be the man, we would just have to be good being friends. And there's other people in this world. That's plain and simple, honest, bro.
can you tolerate his friendship though? Because it
Yeah,
sounds like it don't
yeah,
sound
yeah.
like. Uh,
I would have to tolerate his friendship because it won't be nothing else. If you're not going to let me take the lead role, just like Beyonce said, and let you take the lead role, and that song upgrade you. She said she want to let the man be the man, and that's weird because we're both men. I understand that it's a catch 22, like the young lady says. It's a catch 22 because we're both gay. Excuse me, but at the same time, wow,
two Doms can't be together.
I'm
That's what you
selfish now. Now, by me saying that, I just realized how selfish I am. I'm selfish because maybe that's his personality. The one, maybe he has a personality like mine that want to do everything and want to be the one that's going into the wallet, going into being and just by him just being a bottom or whatever his role is, I'm robbing him from expressing himself because maybe he wants to do nice things for me. You know what I'm saying? Wow,
From
I
what
just
I know, I do feel that Leos are at least available to really have like a strong conversation. So it
uh,
may still be a chance,
a
based on what
chance
you
of
said.
a
You,
chance of nothing. I don't think this is gonna work out. I think that I found me a good friend. Maybe we would be good as good friends. But I don't, because if it's not easy, honest Ro, if it's not an easy thing, getting to know people shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be hard like this. If we can't, if it doesn't fit good like a good glove, like how when you put a glove on, it's supposed to fit over your hand.
y'all got
And
a y'all got an OJ glove going on somewhere around here.
I hope not. I mean, not tight, and if it don't fit, you must have quit. I don't know, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But honest, bro, if it's not easy, that's a sign from God that maybe some people are made to be friends. Some people are made to, you know, grow as friendship, and that's how you meet good friends. Because he's a good person. He does, he helps me. Like I said, he's bringing me something back from Arizona. He's
Sounds like
very
a nice care
selfless.
package, Brian. Ooh,
Well, it's something to
kind
put in
of
your lungs. It's something to put in your lungs. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. It's something to put in your lungs. But I'm just glad that you answered my call, Honest Row. And this was something
too.
that we was talking about earlier. Talking about planning an all exclusive trip. Like, get the fuck up out of here. I'm not a
But Brian,
bitch. Excuse my language, fella.
in that in
Go
that
ahead.
moment, oh, you on the phone, Brian?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Okay.
listening.
If in that moment, if you had said yes to that, do you think that that exclusive trip would have been straight there for you? Would have been right there for you?
It still is. The dude still is. You talk about driving and going to a resort and just get all. I'm like, bitch. I'm like,
But y'all going as friends.
yeah. Well, hold on. Hey, honest, I've been drinking. Let me go to the restroom right quick. Give me. I'm gonna go on mute and give me 1 second.
Sure, sure. So you guys, as y'all here, have y'all, if y'all, I don't know if y'all have ever been in a situation like this, but this has been a great conversation, I gotta say. And I think Brian definitely has some things that he can think about, because he really, I think, has a potential friend that is like no other. That, and then sometimes these type of friends come, um they're like one in a lifetime chance. These are some people may call them soulmate friends on a certain level. It seemed like he has accepted Brian within his um circle. And a lot of times that's how Leos kind of work. Once a Leo gets your attention, once you get a Leo's attention, a lot of times, and it's a good reaction, they will accept you in their circle. So I'm gonna make sure to let Brian know that too, that he is accepted. Um, Most of the like Leos that I know, I've been accepted in their circle. I feel it. Um, Let me see it. Okay, the other Brian, and I'm telling y'all, that's so funny. The Brian that I know, he accepted me in his circle. He has a twin brother too. I'm not as close to his twin brother than I am like him. And it's funny because his twin brother is gay too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Right. You know
I'm
what,
back
Brian?
on as well.
Yeah, Brian. I was telling him about the other Brian. His bro. He's a twin. So they both Leos, and his twin brother is gay.
Oh
But
really?
I'm more attached to him than his twin brother. And he's the straight twin brother, and um so it's like it's one gay twin brother and it's one straight one.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah, he's
honestly,
taller than him too.
I sure appreciate you coming live to let me get that off my chest because that's what I was dealing with earlier before I came upstairs and came and took a shower and went to bed. Uh, you know,
But
I'm glad that you was able to let me express myself, even though I know I'm not always very articulate, but I'm just really glad that you let me express myself and I was able to call his ass and
yeah,
tell him, get an outside perspective, you and Bella, an outside perspective on
yeah,
what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm not trying to rush in nothing, but at the same time, if you keep telling me that you like me and that man is fronting for y'all. That man tells me all the time. It's not he don't do that to all his friends. He's telling that to me.
you're in
I
his
can,
circle, Brian. That's what I was
huh?
saying. You're in his circle. If you look
Mhm.
at it that way too, you're like most times I'll say Leo men, they will you will feel it. You will feel that you're in his circle. Like they will, it's kind of like their territory. Like
Yeah.
how they treat their pack. You are pretty much invited in the circle. I know Leos where I'm not so much in their circle, but I know it's one that I am in like his circle. He has pinpointed you. Not
Hmm.
saying that you're prey,
Yeah.
but it's like he's put you right in that loop of the circle. He's like he said that he kind of he pretty much loves you as a friend, and he already trusts in you to feel that you aren't there to use
Use him.
his on any
Cause I
level.
don't I don't care about his money. I got my own damn money. Like God wakes me up every morning and give me the urge to get my big ass up and put on my uniform and go do them 12 hours and do it with a smile. You know what I'm saying? And I don't use people. That's one thing I don't like to do is use people because, to me, if someone is going to do something for you, it's going to be out the kindness of their heart. But why accept that if you don't need it? Why accept that if you have the opposite personality trait and you want to be, being the one that's giving? See, I'm a giver. I don't like to receive like that. You get what I'm trying to say? Like that, maybe that's what it is. I'm a giver. I
You're a
like to be self.
provider.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I like to be selfless, and it feels weird taking like when I took those oodles and noodles that they make fun of me about. That was that was because I hit rock bottom, and I climbed my way out of that dark hole. And I climbed, and after I got out the dark hole, I started climbing a ladder. And and it's called getting up and going to work, getting
Being a
up and
man and being responsible.
Do you
yeah.
think he was sent to you as well, though? Do you look at that too?
Well,
Like maybe somebody was like doing you, uh, um, I don't want to say like a justice because that sounds too legal.
Well,
Like they were
when I
doing
met him, on Growler,
you.
I was just looking for conversation. I was looking for new people to, do new things with, see new things. And me and him just never met. Like we just always conversated. And it'll be like a month we wouldn't talk. And then it'll be another month where we just talk maybe 2 or 3 times a week. You know how things like that goes. Like when you meet somebody and you just find somebody that your conversation meshes with, and you just start talking. But since we started hanging in person, he makes it obvious that he likes me. Like earlier, he made gestures about me effing him, fucking him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Was he
say he's
playing?
fronting, huh?
Was he playing? Well, it was just playful.
Nah, man, that dude, man, come on, that's right. Come on, let's come on. And I was just like, I said, I didn't even say nothing. I just kind of changed the subject and moved on. I like him, but he has to let the process allow. He has to let the process be allowed. Let me want to like you. Don't rush nothing. Don't try to say, "Oh, I'm gonna buy you and woe you." That shit don't impress me. I go to work. I make my own money. I put when my shit comes, I put my shit in my savings. Money is something that's what society make you think that we should all be judged about. I like deeper stuff than money. And he's taking the fun out of me. That's what it is. He's taking the fun out of me being the man. Let me be the king. Let me be.
You want to be the chaser. You want to chase. You're hungry. You
Yeah.
want to be the tiger or whatever. And
Yes.
I totally understand what you're saying. Like
You
I
said who
completely
the
understand what you're
tiger?
saying. Huh?
You said Brian's
Well,
the tiger.
well, I mean, like, yeah, he wants to be like the
Oh.
lion, the king of the jungle, and he's so
Oh
successful.
no, he can't be no lion. That's the guy.
Huh?
He's the
No, he's
lion.
taking Andro, he's
You
taking
trying
the
to take that
fun.
role on? You a long ways away from a lion, Brian. You want to be a lion. Y'all gonna be fighting. I said,
But
you gonna have to be the
uh,
cougar.
the young lady said it best. He's taking the fun out of me being the man. And I know that's an oxymoron because he's a man. We're in a gay situation. But she's right. There's a role I like to play. I want to be the chaser. I want to be the one that says, "Okay, well, you want to go out to dinner? Let me treat. Let me pay for this. Oh, you need help? I got you." I'm not saying I'm rich or nothing like that. I'm saying I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the depressed Brian that was
King of
crying about his mama dying last year, so in a dark sunken I'm not like that no more. I like to be the one I'm working a good job now. I go to work every fucking day. I want to be the one that be the man that woes and the oohs and ahs, if that makes sense. That's just the role I like to play. Because, like I say, I don't have no small little dick energy. Let me be the nigga. Let me chase. Let me say, well, look, you want to go to lunch? I'm off today. Hey, you want to go for a walk at the park, or you want to do this? He's taking the fun out of it. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe
What
that's
was
what
that
it
kid?
maybe I got to move on. Maybe I need to realize that he's gonna be in a friend zone.
He's
And it's
acting like
okay.
like when a girl likes a guy so a lot and he doesn't like her, it's like a pick me shit. Like he's saying, pick me, pick me. Like he's trying to like wing you over with all these nice gestures and stuff.
Yeah. A all exclusive trip where? Where the fuck is the trip supposed to be at? An all exclusive where? No, I like to pay my way. I'm sorry, I like to pay my way. I ain't no bum. I'm not nobody to say, oh, oh, it's free. Let me jump on it. No, fuck no. I like to pay my way. I like to, and that's what it is. And you know what? And to make a long story short, um, I just have to just realize that, maybe we're not a good fit.
If he
Maybe we're,
doesn't, if he's not willing to tone it down. See, but he should, knowing the situation, he should already know this. Somebody, one person's gonna have to, with the role thing and all that. He should already know this. So if you're requesting to be that, that lion, he should already know, okay, well, I got to do this. I got to, jump into this position and do this role. And if he's not willing to do that, because, y'all going to end up bumping heads, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Then if he's not willing to do that, then you're always going to have this dilemma and it's going to be an issue,
And you
you
know
know?
what, Bella? And you know what, Bella? I hate to make somebody change. I'm not happy when I have to fake it. So if that's the role that he has, maybe he has that too. Like Honest Rose
Mhm.
said, that Leo in him, and maybe we're just better fit suited as friends. Until we can find a way to mesh together. Because I don't want to make him change. Because who would want to fake? Being, you know what I'm saying? I like people to be themselves. Be yourself. Love yourself. You know what I'm saying? When somebody say, Brian, don't be weird, I'll be like, well, look, man, that's just part of my personality. I'm built like that. Like I'm a weird, sensitive, crybaby ass Sagittarius, but who wants to be the man and take the lead role, if that all that shit meshes in together. I don't want to make this young man change. And this young man, trust me, he likes me. He, you know what I'm saying? And he just putting the front on for y'all. He's a big old, tall, masculine type of motherfucker, but he's a bottom. You could,
But you
he's
ask
a,
him what role he wants to, what did you ask him, even though you say he's about him, but does he, have you ask him, does he, what role he wants to play or do?
Well, he ain't got no choice, Bella, because he ain't got no choice. If I can't be the nigga, if I can't be the nigga in the situation, you're not gonna turn me into no bottom. I'm not gonna be your bitch. I'm sorry, I cannot. My personality is the one. I'm helpful. I'm consistent. I'm there for you if you need me. I will give you literally my lad. I will go into my savings to give to
Well, you
you.
wouldn't be a bottom, you'll be a verse. So
I think he's a verse too.
Well, he's
Because
gonna have
most
to
of the time,
accommodate me, Honest Row. And if he can't accommodate me, I don't want to change nobody. So I
I think he's
think
a verse bottom.
I
I
think
think
you're
that
gonna
when
need
you
those.
see
I think
him
you're
face
gonna need somebody like Charles, your lunch is ready, more feminine probably.
well, I
You
think
know?
I think when y'all see him in person, y'all will understand he's a nerd. Like and honestly, I'm not trying to make fun of you or nothing like that because I like you as a person. Genuinely, he reminds me of you. Like he's into the anime. He has the glasses. He has the beard, the bald head. He's tall, masculine. And he just reminds me of a nerdy a gangster nerd that's a bottom. If you get what I'm trying to say,
Hood nerd.
Where's he from again?
Oh, he's from down the street. He's from where
Oh,
I'm from. Like he literally lives a hop. And then come to find out, he lived like when we actually met. The motherfucker lived like literally 2 or 3 minutes away from me under the freeway.
okay.
So I was just like, wow, okay. But I think Monday when he comes back into town, he's gonna come here and we're gonna go live, and you'll get to see what he looks like and see his personality, and you see his mannerism. And man, he likes to make me feel uncomfortable. He knows, he says, "Oh, I just want to see you smile, nigga." That ain't, nigga. You make me nervous. You give me anxiety. You give me anxiety because I already told you what type of man I am. I told you Don't you hear the deepness in my voice? I ain't no, now on certain stuff, I do be liking to feel a little soft, to be, like, be a little feminine, on certain occasions. It's only on certain rare
What
occasions.
what what type of things do you like to engage
Well,
in that you feel are feminine?
okay, so when we met up the other day when I was at the bars and shit, and I woke up and the man was laying nut to butt, meaning he was holding me and shit like that. That kind of felt nice. I ain't gonna lie, that did felt nice. I woke up and I was like, okay, okay. And then we sat there and we talked for a couple of hours, and we just talked and chilled. Now that was very nice. Make me feel soft like that, but don't try to buy me, like treat me like, oh, oh, I can take you here and I can do this for you. No, that makes me feel weird. I don't like that. Don't no do that for yourself. Put your, I don't like shit like that. Let me
He
be
should have
the
been trying to rub your feet instead of sending you off to get a pedicure.
I don't want nobody rubbing shit. I got nigga. Listen, I wear steel toe boots. You're not gonna give me no pedicure. I mean, the man said, and
Or
then he
a
said,
massage, like on your feet,
huh?
like a massage.
I don't want none of that.
You
I'm sorry.
Brian, hold on now. So you mean to tell me you are not going to be the stay-at-home father? You ain't gonna be the
Nope.
stay-at-home father?
I'm gonna be the nigga to take my bitch ass to work.
Let
I'm sorry. I want to pay the bills. Let me be that guy.
him pay.
Let
He
me,
said he want to pay them bills, and he want you to stay at home and
fuck that.
clean that kitchen,
Nope. I can't do it.
take the kids to soccer practice.
My dick is my dick is about, maybe, and I hate to say it like this, my dick is about 3, 4 times bigger than his. And I'm just being honest with it. You got to let me be the nigga. Let me be the nigga.
Do
Well,
you
it
know
sounds like
any?
he
Do
likes
you
you
know
a
any
lot
men?
and enough to. It sounds like he might be willing to make some adjustments. So
I'll
we'll.
be open.
Do
I'll
do
be
y'all know
open
any
to
men
him.
though that are actually take that role? Because I know. Let me see. I know. Okay, I know one guy that you know how people that you grew up with in school, and then they be like, oh yeah, such and such now. He got a girl and he just stay home with the kids. I know a guy that's what he do. Like he stay at home with the kids. Um,
I
and
wouldn't judge him. I
yeah, like
wouldn't
he
judge him because,
he works.
whatever works for your situation, you know, I mean, maybe the wife might got a degree that pays her 80, $90,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, to save money on childcare, he can be a stay-at-home dad. I would never judge anyone's individual's, situation or circumstance, but I'm just telling you what me as Brian, what I like someone to let me be the man. Let me be the nigga. Let my voice be just a little bit deeper than yours. You know what I'm saying? Let me be the one, like the young lady say, the provider, the chaser. And if you can scale it back just maybe 10, 15%, I'll compromise. We can continue growing, getting to know each other, going out, going to dates and stuff like that, like we've been doing, going to little restaurants when I get off of work, and dinner dates and stuff like that. Because I work from 5:30 to 5:30 every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm off
Mhm.
Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, but you know. You know, if you could just allow me to be that and you can scale back, I don't mind being open minded to slowly letting shit grow the natural way. You get what I'm saying? Don't rush nothing. Don't try to woo and ah me, oh, and oohs and ahs and shit. Oh, a trip. Man, the fuck, listen.
We'll try to
This
buy
we
you.
Yeah, man, we just now started hanging out. What the fuck are you talking about a trip for right now? Do I even fully trust you?
It's been
Mm-mm.
7 months. It's been that's a quite a long time.
Yeah, but he said off and on though. He said
Yeah,
what we been
7 months over the
Was
phone.
it
We
off and on? I thought they were
he
y'all
said
been
he said
friends
a
for.
month ago by they didn't even talk. So
Oh, really?
That was 7 months over the phone. We literally just now started hanging out. We met that first night when I went to the bars the other night on video.
Y'all know each other though, Brian. Y'all was talking.
Yeah,
Y'all were talking on a constant basis,
Not
yeah,
consistently.
consistent.
yeah. But then a month might go by. We might not talk, and then we'll link up again. Hey, how you been doing? And we'll start talking again. You know how that goes when you meet
Oh,
somebody. You
okay.
know.
So it wasn't like consistent like that. And like you said, they just hooked up. You know what I mean? Like just like, met each other. So it's still new in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Even though it sounds like a long time, but like, it wasn't consistent. So when
Yeah,
you break it down, it's probably only been like maybe 4 months consistency. Who knows? But it
yeah.
hasn't been 7 months.
And I'm
Uh,
still,
but
and
it's
I'm
still
still
new.
taking. Mhm.
Yeah.
Go
Oh wow.
ahead.
Yeah, that's
I'll say it's still new,
Yeah.
and I think that it is too new for him to be doing all he doing too much, and I
Oh,
don't
thank
how
you.
do you he doing too much to the point where somebody can start getting bad vibes. Like, is he trying to groom me or like do me or like what is he trying to do?
Okay, like a trip. That man said a all, and y'all heard him say that a all exclusives. What the fuck about? Okay, why would I go away with you? And I'm literally
You don't even know
like,
him. Like,
yeah, like
but
like
you know what? This is something right here. I probably I gotta ask him this because you
okay.
probably
You ask him Monday. Ask him
okay.
Monday.
Yeah. And then I
Hmm.
think this could really let us know just how he feels about you. Because from what you have told me, um, I know that you are keeping this as friends.
Well, for
So
right now, yeah, I am because I don't believe in jumping. Like it has to. Like I've jumped into some shit, but it just was undeniable. You know what I'm saying? This is not undeniable. Like, okay, remember the other day I said like, you know how some shit like you can just like you just can't fight it. It's just like a natural thing that just pulls you into, just jumping in face first into something. This is not it. This is
this is
oh
not it.
how many
this,
people have you? Well, see, like how many people have you been with other than him within the 7 months? If
I
it's
mean
or
I
if you just
Well, first of all, he doesn't count because all he did was put my thing in his mouth just for a little bit, just man, not even a full minute, And then I was like, nah, this doesn't like, nah, I don't think I want to give you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just really fell asleep drunk than a mother. And really, my judgment was so fucked up because I was drunk that night. Y'all seen, I was drinking them beers like, I was drinking them beers like a motherfucker. And I was like, nah, this is not right. And I just fell asleep. And then when I woke up, the man nut was on my butt. So I was like,
Oh my
the
god,
nigga was holding me, he was holding me sleeping. And that felt kind of nice. It felt kind of nice.
that
And we
part.
talked, and we,
Brian,
and
you
we
said y'all got drunk, right? Y'all was drunk that night.
well, I was drunk. I don't know about him, but I know I was drunk. And that man brought me Waffle House, and I was just like, ugh, Waffle House is nasty. I know why I don't eat Waffle House like that. And so, I ain't gonna lie, I did tell that I did bust down one of them waffles though. I ain't gonna lie, because I was drunk and I fucked the shit up. But you know, I woke up and he was holding me. Now that I kind of laid there for a while. When I woke up, he was still asleep, and his arms was around me, and that felt kind of nice. Like to say, well, damn, well, you cared about me like that to want to hold a nigga while he sleep. That's kind of that made me feel kind of good about the young man, but it
Intimate
just
moment.
it's not undeniable. Undeniable is when like, damn, I have to see you every day. I have to call you. I'm thinking about you all day long. On my lunch break, I'm gonna make sure I'm calling you. Answer your phone. I'm gonna sneak and text you. That's not undeniable. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I've been drinking tonight. That's not undeniable. This is halfway that. I like talking to him. I don't feel lonely because when I get off of work and stuff like that, he is someone to have a conversation with. He makes time for me. He shows me that he cares, and I like that, but I just want him to slow down a little bit. Maybe that's what it is. Slow down and simmer down and let me take the lead role. Those are the two things that I have a problem with. Everything else is conversation is A1. We could talk about anything. We can hold conversations when we're on the phone. It's not boring. You know how when you talk with someone and you could tell that y'all ain't going nowhere because like y'all can just have dead air when you speak with someone on the phone. You know,
Mhm.
it's not like that. Like we can have conversations and it's not forced. You know what I'm saying? It's not forced. It's natural flow of energy, I guess.
So you
You
say
know.
I thought you're hesitant. So you're only hesitant because of him doing too much. There's not any other vibes you get in like.
Bingo. You said it just like that.
Oh,
Stop doing so much. Relax. Don't, I mean, he's not making it undeniable. You're making it forced. Undeniable comes naturally. When you meet someone and it's undeniable, I don't care if you met that person the first night. If you met that person the first night and y'all can spend every day with each other, every day, because that's undeniable. You have to spend it because it's undeniable.
you
He's
said you said when y'all was together you was like something not right. Like actually told yourself that.
well on certain occasions, on
Okay, so
certain
usually
occasions.
though, usually your gut is usually right. You just don't know what it is yet. You just haven't pinpointed it out yet.
Yeah, I think
Usually
you
that's
just
the
said
case.
it.
Like something's not right, but you just don't know what it is exactly yet.
I think you just said it earlier. He's doing too much. If he can simmer down and let the natural energy just take its natural course, I think that time he can be somebody that I can chill with. He can be somebody that I could be in a relationship with if he relaxes. You said it earlier, Bella. You said that he's doing too much. What the fuck are you talking about a trip for?
Yeah, that's too much.
And
He doing too much too soon.
yeah, you see, and that's the whole
Yeah,
premise
And
of
he
that's
this
may
the
be
whole.
thing.
trying to take
You
he may be
can't be
trying to take
doing
his
that because
brain
then
off.
now it's starting to seem like a scam or something. Like he's trying to get you. Like I'm like, hold up, what you doing? Like what's
Now,
going
I
on?
know it's not a
We're
scam,
trying
Bella,
to
because
do
he's
it.
a
Like,
good person. He's a good person. I know that he's legit. He goes to work. He's a good person. It's not a scam.
well, I
It's
mean, to
just
like he's trying to like win you over, like woo you over, like you were saying with the woos and the ahs, and
yeah,
give you all these compliments to try to just make you feel like butter and shit and melt you
yeah.
down.
Instead of just being natural, let
Yeah.
the natural course. So I think that Monday, I think we can talk about that more, honest roll, about him just relaxing because he tried to put on a front. I do that to all my friends. Man, stop fucking lying. Stop lying.
He's never told you about like you've never like kind of peeped it
Honest roll,
stuff
he's
like him saying
lying to
his
you.
son
Honest roll,
girlfriend.
he's lying to you because because he's in a public scenery. That man was man. Please, private
How many of them
settings.
he done had in his hand while he was on the phone with you? He like, hold on, I got some feet right now. I'm tending to Brian. How many noises did you hear in the background where they
It's
were like,
not.
oh yes, thank you,
It's
my
nothing
thank
like
you,
that.
friend, thank you, friend. He won't know
And he's
nobody's feet.
handsome too. He's a handsome, tall, stocky guy. He's really handsome, and he got the glasses, and he put remember I told you he put the anime stickers on his car window, and you know what I'm talking about. Type of thing. He's a nerd. I like his personality, but he just needs to simmer down, like Bella says. Slow down. Let nature take it. Take its
Let it
course.
happen naturally.
Exactly.
I think he fronting too when he said that he don't want you to call him baby. I think because everything he's doing is insinuating he wants something from you, a relationship. He wants you to
Exactly.
call him, but he wants that in return. Who doesn't want to be loved or somebody to call them baby in return? You know what I'm saying? That's why
But
Yep.
he said, but he
So
said
I
that he
think
calls his
he
friends
fronting on that
baby.
part.
That
Hmm.
he calls his other friends baby though. So
No, he
I think
don't.
I believe
personality.
that.
No, he don't. He's lying to y'all. He's trying to save his face, and it just is what it is. Because I'm honest. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out about it. If it makes me feel uncomfortable, he up there a baby and this and that, and he knows what he does, and
Uh-huh.
he does it on purpose because he
He's
said he
putting all
likes to
that in
see
your
me.
head. He's
You know,
planting the seed.
he likes to see me squirm a little bit. When he calls me baby, I'm like, oh man, stop that. He likes to see that because he thinks that and I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. I don't know.
How does he? So how does he say baby? Just to, just to get a little awareness of how it goes. Like
Baby.
What a
baby.
dude be like, man, when I get back in town, man, we're gonna go here, baby. I mean, honest,
Oh, he
bro,
said it like that. That
I'm
sounds like a
30.
friend type baby.
That ain't no friend type baby. And I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
people
a
that
baby
call
on.
their
He put
friends.
a baby on the side, Brian, for you. Like
I
they
don't
sometimes they have like love. Because some people do say baby. He giving you that friend baby. We gonna
uh,
let me hear a baby that's on an intimate type level. That's
it be on the intimate type of level, honest, bro. Trust me, I put that on everything I love. It be on the intimate type, bro. Excuse me, a intimate type level. He's doing that to save face, not to look embarrassed. And I get it. I understand because I would do the same, not to be embarrassed to people. You know what I'm saying? But he
how do you
knows
say
what
Happy
it is,
Valentine's Day to you? Did he put a baby on the end?
huh?
When he said Happy Valentine's Day to you, did he put a baby on the end? Did he say it to you?
Man, I don't know nothing about no like Valentine's Day. I don't celebrate that shit because first of all, tell me you love me every day. Don't just wait for once for special day. So, Valentine's Day don't mean anything to me. I don't celebrate Valentine's and none of that bullshit because that's a day for you to go out and spend your money. Spend your money every day if that's what you want to do. And in fact, you ain't even got to spend money. Just tell me you goddamn love me every day. You know what I'm saying? So,
He
but
didn't. He didn't want to do nothing special for you on that day.
I mean, I just wasn't interested. I mean, he knows what type of man I am. He knows I don't celebrate that man-made holiday. That's a man-made holiday for you to go buy hearts and roses and shit to spend your money. That's a man-made holiday. Why not? Okay, why I can't be your Valentine's Day every day? Every I mean, come on now. But
Well, I tell
Can I
you
ask
that.
you something?
you'll get to meet him on Monday when he comes back in town. He got some package. He bought me some allegedly he bought me some greenery and he's gonna bring it to my apartment, and I don't mind you going live and you get to see what he looks like, and we can have a face-to-face conversation in person where the phones are not muffled and things like that, and you can see what type of man he is, his mannerism is, and things like that.
Can I
So
ask you something?
sure.
Are you bi or gay?
I am a full blown gay man who wants kids. Um, and I
Okay.
never had vagina before, but I would like to experience that before I die. I would love to experience that at least once.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it a specific type of woman that you think would turn you on? That it would
Well,
make you want to try?
the type of girls I like when I look at Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland turns me on. Taylor Swift turns me on.
You seen the new
Uh,
movie that she was in?
who Kelly Rowland?
Yeah, they said she has a sex scene that makes it go right back to motivation. They said she did. Yeah, you may want to watch that. They said that she did real good in that.
Well, I haven't seen that. But I fucks with Kelly Rowland. I like a chocolate, beautiful chocolate girl like Kelly Rowland. Um, I just, I don't know. I don't know. In honest, Ro, I don't want to put this all on him. I have issues. I know I have issues. Growing up, I had some abuse issues that fucked with me and that walked with me into my adult life, that just traveled and put the seatbelt on and traveled with me into my adult life. And it's not him, it's me. I'm telling you, it's me. But he needs to know that I tell everybody I come in contact with that wants to get to that level, that I am a weird person. I have things that makes me unique. I have things that makes me feel weird and strange as a man, and you just need to accommodate me on certain stuff, and I'll accommodate you on certain stuff. But on certain stuff, like you just moving too fast and wanting to just, just move too fast and not let me be the man, I can't accept that. I can't. You have to go at my pace, meaning you have to slow down. Let's get to know each other. Let it be undeniable. Don't rush nothing. That rushing shit, that turns me off. Don't rush it. If it's not natural, if it don't fit like a glove, like that OJ glove you said it wasn't fitting. If it don't fit like a natural glove, that means that maybe that's signs. We have to pay attention to the signs.
Hmm.
I know what you're looking for, Brian,
Yeah.
and I really do hope that you find it, because you looking for that soulmate. And they say that sometimes that's something that we may not find in our lifetime, but if you go to search it and you strong at it, you may just find that soulmate, and that's the undeniableness. That's that undeniable love.
Yeah.
That nothing can. Uh,
Break.
yeah, nothing can break it.
Hmm.
So you
Well,
you, you I know you're passionate. Is he passionate? I don't want to keep
That
talking.
dude took his that dude sat up there and took his off days where he could have done anything in the world, go see his friends, go out and enjoy him being
You
free.
are his friend, Brian. You're his friend.
Well, I'm his friend that he wants to suck. He wants to suck my cock is what it is. And nah, like ever since that time that we spent the night at that room, I we haven't done nothing. We haven't done nothing, and we didn't really do nothing that night. But he be making gestures like he says he want me to f him earlier. He said that when I was sitting in a car, dreading walking up those stairs. He said, "Yeah, man, like he want me to f him and things like that." I just don't. That's not the first thing on my list. Now, but when you do get my cock, you'll get an experience. It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good old grand ass experience. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna want. You're gonna want more and more and more. I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but beep 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 beep. I ain't trying to toot it, but it is what it is.
You
You
got to
know.
pull over like a bulldozer.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Good old Tonka trunk or something. But
Are you a
I'm
lot older than him?
I am older than him. I think he's 31, 32. I'm 36.
Mhm.
Oh, okay,
So,
that's not that much older.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
not too bad. Not too
before I hit 40, like when I get 40, that's my goal to want to have kids and adopt and go that route on, me, being in my 40s. If God say I can make it to 40, I want to start that journey of adoption or maybe foster kids or maybe just even having some of my own. But
So,
you know,
marriage. Are you? Is that still optional for you, marriage?
marriage, of course. I'm a relationship type of person. I like to be in a relationship. I really do like to be in a relationship, but not right now. Not rushed, not unnatural, not um, forced. I want to find somebody that's undeniable. And when that undeniable comes, that means that I don't want to spend a night without you. I don't care if I got to come to your house, you got to come to my house. Undeniable is undeniable, meaning it's just that. It's undeniable to the point where we're going to be moving in with each other after the first week or two because I have to be with you every night. That he's
Right.
not
You
like,
bringing that Jasmine Sullivan our way. That let it burn now. Hold on,
well,
there's no running when it's your turn.
well, honest roll. You'll see him on Monday when he comes back in town because he has to come to my place to bring me my package. I want my motherfucking package, my
Ah,
14
yeah,
grams.
that's
I want my 14 grams, okay, from Arizona. I want to see what that shit is. So he has to bring me my package. Now that I did let him buy for me. Now that I did let him buy for me because it just is what it is. But far as like taking me places and stuff like that, nope, 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 nope. You're taking my manhood from me. Some people don't want to be men. I want to be a man. Do you know what I'm saying? And that just is what it just is what it is. Like they have some men that let their wives go to work while they sit at home and play video games all
yeah.
day long. Like, how do you feel like a man when you sitting up here watching your woman go to work and she works all day long and then come home and you still in the same spot, sitting there playing video games?
Yeah,
Like
that's
some
kind
men are
of
just not men. I want here. I want to be the man. Let me be the nigga. Let me be the man. You can still go to work and this and that, man, but don't try to demasculate me. Let me feel, it just is what it is.
yeah. I
So,
want to get more into asking him that too. Like,
mhm.
how does he feel when you say that? Because I think he kind of said it, but I really he
Yeah, the
kind of
phone is so
how
muffled.
do you feel?
He's in Arizona right now, and I had my phone on speaker. So, and that's a text now number. That's not like the regular phone. You know how text now app is kind of fidgety and fucked up a little bit. That text now app when you want to give nobody your regular phone number, that that app does fuck up sometimes.
Y'all could do what's
But
up at right now?
I didn't give them my regular. Yeah, yes. Well, if you don't ever want to give nobody your phone number, you can just give them your WhatsApp number.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what's
But
up.
yeah, but man, I sure appreciate y'all letting me get this off my damn chest.
How do
Oh,
you feel? You feel a lot better now, Ryan? Because I
I,
know
I
that was
feel,
kind of eating at you.
honest, bro, I feel clear. I feel like I expressed myself to the best of my knowledge, even though it might be confusing. I'm a confusing type of nigga. I feel like I expressed myself, and I got it out. And Monday, hopefully, when when we turn this camera on and shit like that, you can see the dynamic, and maybe we can get further, on Monday, and maybe we could, just have a better face to face ideal conversation. Mhm.
Absolutely.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm so tipsy right now, and I really enjoyed this conversation tonight. Um, and thank you for going live for me. I really do appreciate you, honest, bro. I really, really, really do. You're such a
Oh,
good
no.
person.
Oh, thank you, Ryan. You know I got you, buddy. Yeah,
For
you know
sure.
we.
And Bella, you gave some good advice too, and I really appreciate your standpoint on shit too as well. You made me see different stuff too, and what I was really looking for. You kind of came in and put words that I was missing, and I kind of appreciate that too as well. So I really do appreciate this live tonight. That was really a good conversation, and hopefully Monday we can have further clarity, and you can hear him clearly. You can see him and look at him and see how weird he is, because he is weird. But I like weird. I don't like no cookie cutter. Every house looks the same on the block. I don't like that. I like that red house that stands out, stand out, be different, have that orange garage. You know what I'm saying? The red house with the orange garage. You know what I'm saying? I like that because that makes me look at you and say, okay, you're different. You're not afraid to be different,
A little bit of
and
Stranger Things, you know.
yeah,
Give me that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
Bella. We greatly appreciate you too, though, Bella. Like Bella, this I think you touched in on a lot of um topics that I think kind of steered Brian in
a good
I guess feeling
direction.
a lot better about
Yeah.
how he feels,
Hmm.
and
And
you
maybe I am. And maybe I am being too hard on a young man, but you know, a face-to-face conversation and clarity. Because I wanted to get you and you know, you and Dovy's love connection. You know, 'cause I mean, cause something. Listen, I was gonna tell him, well, maybe we just need to just be friends, and that friends aspect of it, you know, if it's undeniable, we'll come back to each other if it's meant to be, you know. So,
Oh, it's that. Look what this man done did to me. Okay, get
hmm,
that face on. We can't just be friends.
well,
Just
hey,
don't say
Aunt,
nothing and don't put a label on it and see what happens.
oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. But I mean, I got drunk tonight, man. Yeah, yeah, y'all done got me tipsy. I woke up from a sleep and I saw you and Dovey. I said, I'm going to give me something to drink. I went to the refrigerator, pulled out this lemonade shit. This shit got me fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, but I really,
That's your second one, Brian.
oh yeah, you heard me open it, huh? And I'm still, and look, I'm still sipping on it too. It's full too. I'm slow sipping on this motherfucker. This shit got me fucked up. Yeah, but I really enjoyed your conversation, and I really appreciate y'all advice. Thank y'all for letting me be me and let me express myself.
Better be the best stuff you is, Brian. We got this one thing we got to hold on to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. I know you was on live with a young man, and he was a handsome lawyer. Bella, are you single?
Uh, yeah, no,
No, you was gonna say no.
Is it complicated? About it's
it's
complicated.
complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, Billy, you might can get you a nice little lawyer. The dude seemed like he take care of his kids, and he's a handsome guy. And
How old is he?
I think
Oh,
45, right? If I'm not mistaken, he was a 45-year-old lawyer from England.
Oh, that guy earlier. I seen him because I was watching your live earlier too. What's his name? Eric or something? Erickson or
Simon.
Mhm.
oh Simon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He
He seemed like he pretty cool.
and then he said he wouldn't mind traveling. Like, you know, he don't mind traveling, and you know. But I mean, how does a relationship works when you're in two different countries?
Yeah. And he's like 8 hours. He'll be like 8+ hours ahead of me.
That's not too bad though, right? 8 hours. Oh, you mean if y'all would like to talk on the phone and stuff?
Yeah, or just period.
Hell yeah, 8 hours can make or break somebody. I mean, like
Yeah.
first of all, is he gonna travel every week? I doubt that. So, like, you know, I mean, if he's in London, what are the odds of him finding someone in you know in America? And what are the odds of that really working, honest road? Like, do you think that can really work? Him being in England.
And why he can't find somebody in England?
Um. I forgot he said it. I forgot he told us that when I was over there with Trish because Trish kind of knows him, and he said that because I think we went into asking him that, and oh, because he's looking he really wants a black woman. I know it's like y'all like hold on, it's black women in England, but I don't know. I think he may be looking for something that's like he's really looking for like a solid black woman.
What do you mean a
I don't know.
solid
I guess
black
it's something
woman?
he likes about USA. You said what now,
What
Bella?
what do you mean a solid black woman?
Oh,
Like
yeah. I'm saying I guess somebody that is like from the USA.
black?
No.
Okay, because the ones in the UK are mainly like
Um,
African black.
Yeah, maybe I think he's looking for more on the black type,
Oh,
but
the black.
he
Okay.
said he looking for any woman though is okay with him.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe he's not having the best of luck. And
But I could see
yeah,
someone being in Texas and being in New York. That's doable. Like, we're still in the States. We can drive, we can go get there, you know, train, plane, bus, car, you know, skateboard, you know, we can get there. But being over the pond. We would literally that's a process, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's not thirsty. That's it. Okay, see, it's like no, he's really. When I asked him about it, that's when he was like, "Oh, okay. Like if that's something that is going on, then I wouldn't be prone to not do it." But it's like I guess he's not like looking where he's at because he's basically taking care of his like
Daughter.
his little girl. Because he
Yeah.
said, see, he said the only reason he became a lawyer was to get custody of her. So that's what he's been like paying attention to. So he really wasn't out here like searching, but it's like the love connection kind of came about when I asked him. I was like, because he had came up on my panel, wondering about my I like I had a topic going on, and it was more B sector, and he was like, oh, I'm like, I like this title that you got going on, this topic, like what is it about? And I went into it a little bit, but then I was like, yeah, I also do this show with like my partner, Miss Dovey. And he was like, "Oh, okay." Like he was down for it. You'll be surprised. Like I was on Bigo and stuff. You'll be surprised how like certain guys or people they would be interested in something like this because they maybe haven't been thinking about their love life. He kind of gave me that at the time he wasn't thinking about it, but he was like, "Well, it ain't nothing that I wouldn't try."
Well,
So
look, let me ask you a question. So, okay, so do you ever think that you're gonna go on the love connection too? Like, do you think that there's somebody out there for you? Because I know with your situation with Aladdin, which was very trifling on his behalf, he was such an asshole, and I could cuss him out right now, but I'm not. Aladdin, for him doing you like that. Do you think that you could ever see yourself like trying to Cause 'cause I know that shit hurted. It did hurt you. I could tell that shit hurt your
Wait, something
feelings.
happened to you on YouTube?
Oh yes, Bella. Oh my God, yes. It was very fucked up. It was and if I can, without getting Honest Row page flagged, if I can put my hands on that guy for doing that to Honest Row, I would. I really would put my hands on that guy for being such a ass wipe to Honest Row in that behalf on that, But he did some fucked up shit to Honest Row. Honest Row, Honest Row, why don't you tell it? Because I kind of came in on the part where I saw you kind of sad about it. I wasn't there for the beginning of y'all meeting, but I guess Honest Row met this guy online and he traveled to go see the guy and the guy stood him up, you know and it kind
mhm.
of it was just a fucked up situation.
So he's how long were you talking to him?
It wasn't long at all, Bella. Like it was I can't give it a month, maybe 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Um, and I just how you think that something is starting between somebody, and they give you certain signs. But yeah, it was signs that I see now that I should have like, okay, this question was not answered. So I should have kind of seen right there. But when you're in the midst of talking to somebody, and they are giving you ghost signs, they're giving you they're talking to you. It's not like it's something make believe. Y'all having these genuine conversations, and it was just like so
Perfect.
weird. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At the time, hurtful because it's like if you sending me this, if we're communicating, if you're sending me this type of communication, then we get there. Nothing seemed like it's wrong, and then all of a sudden it's just nothing. And now turns out I think I was blocked, and it was like then you basically um you're going for like the same type of guy like me. Like that's the last thing I saw of him. Like he was this guy, I'm like, huh? He was talking to over on Bigo, and it's like, okay, like well, I don't really understand what you're doing, but
But to put it in context, Bella, Because he gave you the light version. He
Yeah.
met the you met him on Bigo, right? Or you
Yeah.
met okay.
Yeah.
He's a Arab. He's a Arab. I mean, Honest Rose said he was handsome, but then when I seen him, I was like, Honest Rose, you undermined yourself. You are a handsome guy, Honest Rose. You could have did 10 times better, but Honest Rose liked what he liked. And when he was talking to the guy was all into Honest Row. Honest Row was all into him. Honest Row decided to go and see him. So when Honest Row got there, it was a couple of issues going on with, I guess misscheduling, something like that the first night, right? It was a bunch of misscheduling.
Yeah, we were supposed to meet up at the club,
And then
and
mhm.
like I got it late. I got it late. He had texted me, and then he was like that he was just gonna come and see me. But
Honest Row, can we be honest though? Can we be fully honest, Honest Row?
yeah,
Honest Rose
absolutely.
sent him like you sent a picture, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
A
It was a
video.
video. Yeah, I sent him a video. But see, that's the thing. Like, I really don't feel like it was the video that made him not come, because I had sent him um a video before, and he was all for it. Um, but I
Hey,
mean,
wait. So you met? Okay, so you met this guy on Bigo, and then you went to go see him, and then he stood you he stood you up, but then I'm confused. So did you get to see him?
no, no, I never got to see him because like, okay, he had an episode, like he was on the Love Connection, but as the Love Connection, was going on, with him, and we made a certain connection, and I started asking him questions, personal ones, and he was, we were kind of getting to know each other, and it was a question, it was a we how you have that talk, and you sometimes you have that word vomit, and I was saying something like, yeah, I could come and see you,
Hmm.
and then it was kind of like, he said, you really want to come and see me? He was like, no, I think, like, you lying. And I'm like, well, I got some days I can probably do that, for sure. I think that's something
Hmm.
that we can do, to, just let you know that I'm real about this. And he was all for it. And, we were talking about it. He was asking me, when I told him that I had, got here, he was like, oh, you here? So I don't, it was just, I don't know what he
Happened.
really got out of, becoming immature with it. Like, if it's something, and you could just let me know. But it was
So you
just
went there, and then he never showed up or called you or anything.
no. He was, the connection stopped, after I sent the last the video. The connection has stopped. Um, that's when it, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it was.
Hmm. And you never heard from him again?
Nope. I think he blocked me, because yeah, that's what
Yeah, he
I
did.
determined that. Yeah, I think he blocked me. I don't understand. Like, it wasn't
Hey, hey, Honest
no
Row,
heavy texts given to him after that.
Honest Row. I'm getting a little sleepy. I can't even keep my eyes open, man.
Right,
I'm
I
gonna
understand.
I'm
It's
gonna
been a
take my
lot
bitch
going
ass
on
to
tonight.
bed. I'm gonna take my bitch ass to bed, man. I don't want to be snoring and shit up on this motherfucker. Like I'm getting sleepy, but I appreciate y'all, and I want y'all to have a good night. All right, and Bella, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have
You
a good
too,
night.
Brian.
All right, good night.
Good night. We'll be talking soon. Yeah, yeah, Bella. So it was just a situation, I
It was an
think.
experience.
Yeah. Because you do, you really like somebody. I did want closure, though. I really did.
Yeah.
Um, but I guess sometimes you don't always get that. So I just kind of winged my way out of it. I said, "What's the point of feeling sad about it, and um making that be a bruise to the heart?" Because if you look at it, it really wasn't that serious within that time frame, that we knew each other.
Yeah,
So
wasn't that deep?
nah. So
Oh, that's good. It wasn't that deep though. That's good. It didn't last like months. That's good. You found out early, in a sense.
yeah,
Even though time and money was probably lost, but that's still good. You found out early. That's the thing. You can look at it
yeah,
that way.
because they didn't even the whole trip wasn't even for him. I can say too, because I that was still lingering that it may not work, but I just wish that people would be more real, like and not just feed people something that's not true. It's just so strange how us as adults, sometimes we grow into being even more immature than just facing your truth and standing in how you are, who you are, instead of just throwing somebody feelings to the side, because it was basically like he just said f my feelings, f me period. Because I haven't heard anything from him from that day. And it's just like nothing.
You didn't have to. You didn't leave the country or nothing, did you?
You said
You didn't leave the country or nothing, did you?
no, no.
Oh, okay.
It was just like a couple of states,
Oh, okay.
So I
Well,
guess it
yeah,
was.
and
It was.
people have there's a lot of damaged people out here, and with a lot of childhood trauma, you know, and they become adults, and because that trauma or those issues never been corrected or um, you know talked about or anything, so they grow up as an adult and they put their issues or display those issues that they have on other people. Um,
Yeah, and
so that's why when I was telling Brian, like it's hard, you know, it's hard trying to find or finding someone a good person, someone that's nice like that guy is. But then at the same time, he said that he just met him, so it's not so. At the same time, he could be like wooing him, like how he was saying he could just be wooing him and all that. But if that guy is genuinely that way, he sounds like a good person. That it's hard to find those type of people,
it is.
especially on the over the internet. You know, um, I don't think you ever really get know anybody. Like I never, I don't, I think you never really actually know anybody, 'cause anybody can change at any time.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, you know.
and that's true, and that was kind of an eye opener for me, because when you think sometimes you forget that when um it could it's been quite a while since you may have actually talked to someone, and you feel like people are in the midst of wanting to have a genuine type flow of things, and then you got to realize sometimes nope, that's not the case. Somebody can flatline you.
They
um
have their own agenda, you know.
yeah.
They have their own agenda. Um, but yeah, I mean, and don't feel alone. You're not the only one that has been through something like that, you know. Um, yeah, it's very unfortunate though. People just be playing games, you know. You gotta really look out for yourself. You gotta really be paying attention, you know. So
Yeah, just just great games, and you got a question about like the things that they told you could have all been false, lies,
yeah,
just to I don't know, when you're left with no closure, that can happen too. I do want people to know that too, that's still, even as you get older, that someone could potentially lead your heart into the point of no closure, and it's
hmm
not a good feeling, but you will be able to get over it as long as you stay strong and believe in who you are, Um, it's a tad bit of a healing process, but
Yeah.
you'll overcome it. I'm definitely not in that space that I was. You know, it's, I really don't go around, just starting to um hate someone. So, I still I just say I hope the best for him, and hopefully the next whatever he tries with somebody else, hopefully it will be real, and he'll be able to focus in on being who he is for that person, or whatever floats his boat.
Yeah.
So,
But
so that
also next time, not forget him. Next time you will be wiser, and you will know what to maybe look out for. And you will have your eyes wider open, than they were before. That's why I think it's also very important, and I think that's good. What Brian is doing, he's taking his time. That
yeah,
is very important. I mean, it is like when you're in the midst of that situation, like how I know exactly how you were feeling probably when you were talking to that guy, and everything just seemed so perfect. You feel like the feeling is mutual. You just want to dive right in. Like I just want to see you. I just got to see you. Like, I got to see you. Like, but you got to just take your time. When you take your time, that's when things will start, showing and popping up, and that's when it's up to you to notice peep those red flags. And like how I mentioned Brian because he's taking his time, and how he said, "Oh, he needed help with this, or he needed this, or he needed that, or this was happening," and as those things are happening, he is he's allowing this guy to show himself in a sense. So he's seeing how this guy reacts to him being in certain situations. Like is he there for him? This guy seems like he really likes him.
I
Because
think
he's been there for him. In certain situations. So he seems legit. You know what I'm saying? So, but as you take your time, and things are gonna occur, and that's how you can really see a person for who they is. When things start happening, when shit hit the fan, how they react. Are they gonna be there for you or not? Stuff like that. So I think that's really the key
excuse
is just taking your time, and getting to know the person and stuff like that. Do you agree?
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, you're right. You got to take that time to get to know people, and I think as we get older, we feel like we have to, once we see, see somebody of interest, that we got to try to,
Hurry up
like
and grab
really,
it. Okay.
yeah, because it's like, oh, this,
This
this
might
could be,
not happen again. That's
yeah,
true though. That is so. You know what? That is so true. And because it's a scary feeling. You feel like, oh, I might not never meet anybody like. That's why a lot of people stay in relationships, are unfortunate relationships. Are be in the situation that they in because they like, oh my god, I might not. This might not ever happen to me again. I might not ever meet somebody again. I might not ever do this or that. That is so true. I might not ever meet a guy or that did this for me or that was this nice to me or that talked to me this long or da da da. So you end up staying with that person or going, you stand in the same situation. But that is so true. And like especially as you get older too, I guess. It's like time's running out. You gotta just get it now and have it, grab it, or whatever. Yeah, that's so true though.
yeah,
And it's
and then,
unfortunate, but I mean, you got to stop thinking like that. You can't say, "Oh, you'll never meet somebody again," or this will never happen again." You can't think like that because then you
yeah,
set yourself up for failure.
yeah, and then not only that, but it could be on a level of putting your I guess like trust in somebody. Like you talk to the person, and you see that they seem to be a legit person. So therefore, you're like, well, maybe I should give it a chance. You try to give it a chance, and then you
Hmm.
really put in that mode of saying, um, okay, I want to make sure that I show this person that I'm capable of giving out love. So you just do the things that you feel. would make people comfortable when you are trying to show them a love or a liking for them. So, it's like you want to do the best as you can, or and do the best in what you are trying to create, in um that state of trying to make it into a relationship. So, you just be yourself, and they'll let you know if they accept or if they don't.
Hmm.
So it's just I think you really, like you said, you got to really use your smarts. You got to really know
That.
where both
Mhm.
parties stand.
Yeah, you got to really do some vetting and take your time. It's all about time. Time. You gotta just be patient and see what happens. See how that's important. That's what's very important to me, to see how somebody acts, or react. If I'm in a certain situation, are they gonna be there for me? Are they gonna help me? Like, why they gonna what they gonna do? They gonna hang up on me? They not gonna answer? You know what I mean? So I think that's important for me. Um,
Courage.
Remember that guy CJ? He probably
Yeah.
listening, right? I don't know.
Oh yeah,
But
CJ. Yeah.
remember I told him we were gonna be friends. I just want to be friends. And
Yeah.
like every day he was like pressuring me. Like he was like, um, I showed him my Instagram, whatever. He was like pressuring me to cam up. He was like, cam up, let me see you. I'm like, no, what? I'm busy right now. I'm working, and then or something. And then like every day though, he would like be pressuring me to like cam up. I'm like, bruh, we're just friends, anyways. Like, why are you pressuring me? I'll cam up for you, yeah, when I'm ready to. Right now, I'm not doing that, and I'm busy, whatever. And then like it was just like he was pressuring me. Like that's all he like. It was weird. Like, bruh, calm down. Like like you just want to. Okay, I understand you want to see me, great, but it was just like that's all. That was his main focus. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird, and he was like pushy. And I didn't like that at all. So I deleted the WhatsApp. I just deleted it. I said I'm done with this guy. You know, I'm not like talking to him no more. Because he
Yes.
obviously don't understand what friends is like, you know.
And
And
see,
not
that's
only
the
that,
thing.
that's just weird. Like, why are you pressuring me? Like, calm down. Like, it's just
He
weird.
was looking for
Supposedly.
yeah, I think he's like really looking for a wife. Like he's looking for that next level. I
I don't
think, I
know.
guess sometimes that's how they are. Like they ready to.
But he know I don't want that though. He know that we were just supposed to be cool, friends or whatever. Not like anything else or anything like that. So
Yes.
he couldn't even be my friend. That's my point. He couldn't even take the time to to calm down and just be my friend and be cool. You know what I mean? Like make me feel comfortable to say, okay, I'm about to cam up with you. I just felt like he was just pressuring me. Like that's all that was just it. Cam up, cam up, cam up. Like and it's like, bruh, calm down. Like that was his only conversation.
Oh yeah. See, he won't really willing to have that listen to your side and
Yeah, it was just like, let me see you, let me see you, let me see you, let me see you. Then I already know. I already know how these guys get down. As soon as I turn my camera on, do a 360, turn around, bend down, turn this way, turn that way, lift your shirt up. Like, come on. I already know. That's what he would have. That's what he would have did. Because that's what they do. They want to see. They want to see what you working with and all this. And he'd be like, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I already know all that. Like, I read the whole scenario through my head because I already know how these guys get down. But and I wasn't going. So, but it was like because he was doing too much. He was pressuring me. Like, bro, calm down. Ain't that deep. Like you act like you never seen a woman before.
and he
So
said he was in a relationship 2 years before that. So or
I don't know.
seven.
It just
something
seems
like
too suspicious to me. It just seems weird. And like, why would you be like looking for love when you got all them beautiful African women up over there?
that. Yeah, I mean that's something to think about. I think
And he's young. It's not like he's some old dying guy, or just some old guy. Like he's young. You know, he's supposed he has his own business. You mean tell me you can't pull a girl? Come on now, come on, son, come on. Who you talking to here? Like, come on, come on. Like, I'm sure he could pull a nice African girl up over there. So I bet you he does have one. That's the thing too. Like I was telling you, on Dolby channel, like I was asking him, is he married? Usually, this man be married and everything else. They
I
already have
think
wives and shit, 2 and 3 wives, and a whole bunch of kids. And they come to the states, set up shop. I already know how these guys get down. Like already, because I have, like I said, I had a Nigerian sister, and yeah, that's what they do. You know,
he seemed like he was kind of legit just by like how we were talking to him. Um, I don't
he
know. I
probably
think that
is, but he's just.
yeah,
Mm,
I think
that's
he
annoying to be pushy and aggressive like that.
yeah, because I think he may have like took a break from it. I don't know. I feel like he
And that's a red flag, don't you think? Come up, come
well
up, come up, turn around, or
I
you know.
I think he may need to find more of a pairing, like you said, like something that's a little closer to him because I think he wants to start something, but he got to realize that it's the different dating world now. I think if he had been out here earlier when when internet dating was kind of fresh, but now it's so many different cautions that people take,
Yeah,
especially when he's in another.
country. Yeah,
Yeah, so he got to realize that, but I don't think he realizes it's like this internet thing is new to him, and he wants everybody. He wants the woman that he's trying to talk to also be like new at it. But I'm like, no, most of the women over in the USA, that's what they know, and it's like it's an overload of dating online, so
yeah,
it's nothing new to them. You're nothing new to them.
right.
So they gonna look at you like less than what they would a guy that's right in their face. So you gotta, it's like he has to really step it up.
Yeah,
Be something eye
he has to
candy.
have some conversation, like something, like you know,
Yeah.
and like cause of the time difference and stuff. So like when he'll be going to bed, and I'll be like, it'll be my morning. Like I'll be just getting up like right now, or like for the coming hours. That's to come like 4 or 5, 6, and he'll be just going to sleep or eating dinner or something. I don't know. But then he wouldn't even talk really, and he'll say, "Why aren't you? Why are we talking?" I'm like, "Cause you ain't talking. Start talking. Like, come on, damn. Like, come on. Like, no
Um,
conversation. It was just weird. Like, his main focus. That's all. Cam up, cam up, cam up. I'm like, no. um,
CJ.
I mean, he cool, but he can't even like. Bro, I was just trying to be friends and like take it slow, talk. He ain't got no conversation. He couldn't even convo me in. He couldn't convo. What I'm trying to say, he could. I don't want to say will me in, but he couldn't even like combo me into camming me, get me to cam up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just,
Yeah, cause see, I think his experience with women are kind of it's like he's kind of inexperienced when it comes to women. So it's like he's gonna have to step that game up. That's something that Miss Dovey, was trying to discuss with him. Like, CJ, you're gonna have to, put your best suit on. You're gonna have to like really give us some posture and really just kind of give out who you are. And at times he seemed to be getting frustrated, but he gonna have to step it up 10 times better in order to impress somebody. And when you finally get somebody behind the scenes,
mm-hmm.
that's when you really got to sell yourself. Just say, okay, this is who I am. Let me find out more about you and try to really work something out. But I do think he was. It was like I think he was looking for instant love. Actually, he's looking for like
Ain't
I'm
no
ready.
instant
Yeah,
love. He living in a fantasy.
yeah. This.
We can't let the contestants live in a fantasy now.
It's a couple of, I think that's where certain people's minds are, and it's not at a matter of delusion, but it's kind of borderline. I'm like, you gotta tone it down, and you gotta think
Yeah.
about what the actual scenario is, and like you said, you gotta be patient. I think we do fall short on patience, but you got to have a dose of reality too in order to not
Self
get
control. Self control. Self control.
that's it. Yeah, you gotta have that self-control as well as self-worth. You gotta be saying how much you love yourself, because if you know how much you love yourself, you won't
Let yourself fall short.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, I tell you that I greatly appreciate you though for joining me today.
You're
And
welcome.
we're gonna have to kick it some more for sure. Cause you put me in, I know, Brian said, you really gave him some good tips, but you also put me in, a lot better perspectives too. Um, just on gaining more strength within who I am, to not let certain things, that I went through with that guy, ever let that, you know, um damage me anymore, because it shouldn't, it was
Just look at it was just it was an experience. We all go through experiences. And like I said, that's good. It didn't last long. It was what, a month or not? Not even a month. So that's good.
yeah, no, no toxicity, I'll say, that I'm sitting there drinking. No, it's none of it didn't make it that far.
Right. So
So it's
that's
just like,
good. Live
yeah.
and you learn.
Oh, that's right though, dear. We Bella, shoot, I tell you, we moved this conversation all the way to the morning time. We
There's not to be four here. All right, I'll get down. I'll go to that. I'll probably be up for a little while longer. But yes, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, Bella, and please come and join me. Shoot, join me anytime you can, and we'll definitely be having us some other conversations. I'm quite sure.
Yeah, we will. Have a good night.
Uh, You too.
Bye.
Bye bye. Oh, guys, that was great. I appreciate both my guests, Brian as well as Bella. And I gotta say, y'all, sometimes these relationships can really take us overboard. Um, Even maybe sometimes people may say put us in an emotional roller coaster. But as long as we get off that coaster, knowing that we had the courage to dive in, we can make it out of there. Heck yeah, it's complicated and it's hard to try to get this heart to heal up, but we can repair it. I put a band-aid right over it, and you think about the things that your friends tell you too. What Brian told me that you look, just think about it as a job. No, I thought about it like I was working. I was working to try to make that relationship move. And I had to realize, hold on, I just got fired. I got terminated. What I'm gonna do? I ain't about to just stand right there while I'm fired. No, I'm gonna just go and try to find another job. It may not be easy to find, but trust and believe, if I really want it, it's gonna happen. That's right. But you know what? No. But see, as a friend of, he told me, no, you didn't get fired. You fired him. That's right. Sometimes we always think that we were the ones to fall short. No, I didn't fall short. And he missed out. That's the way you got to put it. He was fired, and I'm moving on with my dignity intact. Yeah. So, y'all, thank you so much, Brian and Bella. And we going to move forward. Yes, we are. And any type of relationships that we may have the pleasure of being in, we just going to do the best we can. Yeah. So, I'll be seeing y'all soon. This has been some great conversations. All right, everyone. Y'all have a good morning. Bye bye. Let me end with my banner though, because this was we had, you all see this. This was very smooth conversations, very relaxing. Okay, it was the tea. All right, everybody. Have a great morning. Bye bye.